Wait, do that again.
Are we back? Alright, hey guys, welcome back to episode 5 of New Yerra, and allow me to do an intro totally for the first time. Totally a first time me doing an intro. We're all back, a lot of us are in rough shape, but we're here to give you good cowboy times. Yeehaw! Lasso and cows. That being said, would anyone like to recap what happened last session? No, we wouldn't. We can't remember. Okay. So what happened is on your way back from the crocodile encounter, you found Scotch. One half of the Whiskey Twins, a group of native elves, who are now career hunters. You found the brother as well, finding a dire wolf. To kill the dire wolf, the brother was like, "Hey Scotch, you look different than I remember." Bang! Bang, bang, bang! Everyone was like, "What the fuck was that, dude?" And he was like, "Skinwalker, you see?" So they went to go save someone. I just got a notification. Are we fucking live? Please tell me we're live.
We're live this time.
Okay, perfect.
This is our first time. What do you mean? Why wouldn't we be?
Yeah, well, why would I be panicked about that? This is our first time. Yes, go find real Scotch, save and Hunter, Joe's a zombie, kill skinwalkers, go back, lovely lesbian lizard couple, one of them's a lizard, own bakery, buy out bakery, go to brothel, teach brothel workers how to use boa, have a party. Nash discovered what a skinwalker looks like is starting up a newspaper with a small child and an insane old man. I think that is everything.
Hottie.
Just watch the last episode, if not.
Just exactly. The VOD's
It's
up.
on
It's
YouTube. Check out our YouTube. Plug. But yeah.
Put it on screen.
Worth noting that our YouTube is a new channel, because some people did not know that it was in fact a new channel. So if you haven't subscribed in this group of people to the new channel, you probably should.
Like
Go
this
do that,
would be,
guys.
I think. Are you talking to us? Like
Yeah,
us? Yeah.
There's 5 subscribers, and one of them is me.
I think
One of them is Dot.
one is me
One
too.
of them
That's
is
sad
me.
that we're only our own subscribers. It is just us 5. But yeah, there's 6 of us. Let me double check.
Yeah, there's 6 people who do this, and our channel has 5 subscribers.
I don't really like our content, if I'm being honest.
I'm not sure I can back this.
I'm in it, but I don't support it.
It's a quality issue, really.
Skill issue.
Alright. Skill issue. Alright. Now, after a long night of cakes and call girls, the party wake up among the remnants of a city-wide celebration. Everyone can mark down a long rest,
Yay.
and all of you are free to describe where your characters might be found after said night of shenanigans.
Sleeping in a room somewhere.
Descriptive.
I don't know. Wherever does this place have like rooms you could just like rent to sleep in?
Not ones that don't require you to have sex with a worker in order to stay in them.
I'd probably go back to the other place. The
Yeah.
Restaurant it is.
Yeah.
Alright.
Vaughn is waking up with his lovely lady.
Yes.
Steven probably ate like 1.5 pieces of cake. He's an older gentleman, so the carbs hit him, and he swiftly fell asleep on a couch.
Makes sense. Alright, so Steven in a couch still in the brothel. Vaughn in a brothel bedroom. Raider, we're close. We're not roleplay pillow talk close, so your worker gets up and makes a swift exit.
Gotcha.
Vaughn, no, not Vaughn. Nash is to be found in the Riston Ranch, and Sherry and Joe.
She would have followed Nash back over to the place and just tried to find the room that she was in before and go to sleep. So she would be sleeping or waking up in that same room.
Yeah. Cherry would have gone back to the resting ranch and back up to her room and passed out. Up and there.
Up in there.
Up and there.
Alright, well, that being said, the morning is yours, and you're free to reconvene at your leisure. I'm assuming once everyone wakes up, you meet back at the Riston Ranch, and...
Mm-hmm.
So all I gotta say is there's a weird medley going on in my stomach right now. Now all that sugar late night made me real antsy, but then all that alcohol made me real sleepy, and I didn't know what to do last night. My stomach don't know what to do right now. One morning, how y'all feeling?
Man, let me tell you, those cakes really hit hard. I mean, I fell swiftly asleep. That usually doesn't happen.
I'm feeling just fine.
I bet you are.
Yeah, when you said the cakes hit hard, you weren't lying.
I'm not sure we were talking about the same cake, Vaughn,
no,
but
I
okay.
just got
Oh,
that.
no, I
Holy
know.
shit!
Were there more than one cake?
Yeah, there's
What
like
are the
8.
cakes?
Or like
Yeah.
8 cakes. We talking about Joe?
Which one? Which cake? Which
Did
cake
you
did you
get the
have?
Did you get the better than sex cake that was down there?
That was a pretty good one.
Yeah, it had like fudge in it and toffee. Oh my god, it was to die for.
I'm gonna be honest, I think someone might have sneezed in my goddamn drink. I woke up this morning and my throat was scratchy. I thought, that's weird. So I head over to the bathroom and I start sneezing nonstop. I swear to God, some nasty ass folk out here. You keep your goddamn hands and your germs to your damn self. God fucking damn it.
I'm surprised it bothered you at all. You're practically drinking disinfectant.
Well, shit, it must have been something real nasty then, huh?
I can't even believe a virus could survive in your system.
I guess it's about the only place safe from all the alcohol is your lungs, so they found a haven in there.
Damn it. This is some bullshit. If you're sick, why would you go to a group gathering? Who does that?
Sounds like some Cinnamon Wilson shenanigans.
Oh, damn it.
Did Cinnamon Wilson visit you in your sleep?
I was struck in the daylight by a proud individual. Oh.
I think back remembering that Jacob had a really runny nose when I brought him in.
You brought a small ill child into a brothel. It was just a nightmare. Ned's was barehanding cake left and right. It was.
God, so good. Nash, don't say a word.
Nash was like, "Oh, that's the serving spoon." Never mind.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, spoon's a spoon, I guess.
All right, now what's our plan for today?
That's exactly what I was just about to ask. We heading up to get a new bounty. What we kind of got on the docket right now.
I guess that's what we do, right? We go and talk to the sheriff, and he tells us go get this thing, and we go do it.
All right. I mean, that sounds like a plan. Everybody good to go?
Have we decided if we're gonna start taking weekends off, or is this gonna be like a full-time gig for us?
I mean, we can take a day if you want to take a day. What you got going on, Joe?
I mean, I don't want to take a day right now. I'm up to it. I'm just curious.
I mean, this is a full-time gig for me. I mean, you guys can take a day off if you want, but I'm still gonna go out.
It's only been like 3 days, right? That ain't even full time yet.
Listen, I ain't killed many monsters. It's taken a lot out of me.
Joe, it's like
Alright.
Thursday. I mean, what?
I mean, to be fair, it's 3 full-ass days, though. And, just the concept of the 40-hour work week, which I don't know has been invented yet, is kind of problematic in its own right. And I don't understand why we still adhere to that, but,
You're right.
Shit, man, I don't even know where that came from. What am I talking about? Let's kill some shit.
To be fair, in those 3 days, I've nearly died a number of times, and we've done 2 parties that have gone deep into the night.
I'm sure you've never felt more alive. You almost died and you went to fucking like 2 parties. Come on.
That's the call of the bounty hunter right there. Live fast, die young.
Oh shit! I don't know about that last part.
I was gonna say I really thought you were gonna say something very different.
Oh, Steven, you ain't even young.
Exactly. I'm really good at being a bounty hunter. The amount of parties I've gone to, I can't even count them.
Everything makes so much more sense now.
I mean, are we taking a day off, or are we going out there and trying to get another bounty add to our portfolio?
I was just making a suggestion that we
No, I
might
get it.
reevaluate our work weeks.
I'm gonna tell you right now, my stomach is a fucking disaster. So I would be okay to sit a day out, or I'm gonna buck up and hope everything stays where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I got something cooking in my room. If you were to drink that, it'd purge you straight.
I'm good.
Body cleanse.
Valentine, I will never drink anything you make ever. I'm gonna put that off the table now.
Ferment in 3 days now. All right.
That's probably a smart move. I would never drink anything that Sherry gave me.
It ain't that bad.
Yeah, I think I'm really cracking down on the formula. I think what I got cooking upstairs, I'm pretty proud of, but it just needs a little bit more time. I'll real impress you guys, I promise.
So the one that I drank wasn't complete then?
That was like more traditional Valentine. I'm starting to put a little je ne sais quoi into it, I'm adding a little cherry to the Valentine.
Right, well, yeah, I thought the last one was scary. You have truly astounded me.
So would this be cherry flavored?
Oh.
I don't know.
Literally, I think
grow around here. Actually, I don't actually have cherries, but I don't know what I don't really taste much. I'm gonna be honest. It kind of tastes the same.
Let me tell you, whoosh, right over the head there. But yeah, no, sure, whatever.
I think Steven was asking if you're putting your blood in there.
Oh, that's nasty. Why would you ask that? You think I'm over here just leeching? Just bloodletting into my drink? What the hell?
Yeah.
That's not sanitary.
Didn't you specify that you had that? Or is that just in your bloods? Or is that in the drink? I'm confused now.
No,
Didn't you say you put that in alcohol?
No, I did not. I said I put my blood on my bullets. That's how I do my lightning. It's like a mix. I don't bleed into a bottle and just drink it. That's how you shit bloodstones. I don't do that.
All right.
Why do you know that?
So, are we getting that bounty then?
Yeah, we can walk and talk, cause I guess.
This shit bloodstone? Oh, that sounds pretty awful. How can I avoid that?
I just don't drink blood.
Yeah. You bite your tongue, you want to spit that out. Don't swallow. Don't swallow.
Oh, gotcha.
Alright, spit, don't swallow. Write that one down.
Steven's frisky today. He frisky. He's that cake. It sugared him up.
I purged all the calories out in that nap.
Seems that wasn't a nap. You were asleep 9 hours.
Yeah, nap.
Sugar and a nap like an old man. Wow.
How old is Steven again? Looking at least?
Around 50.
50, okay.
So, you guys been making your way to the sheriff's office.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Provided no particular conversation is had during the meantime, you guys make your way into the office. And you see at his desk, same as usual, Amir. He's sitting there, no one else in the room, except for up on his lap seems to be the old English Shidler that usually sits down next to him. He's like ruffling by his ears. He notices you guys walk in, he kind of puts the dog down and turns over. Oh, hey guys. Thanks for last night, by the way. Me and Waddy had a great time, so just wanted to say that was really nice what you guys did for the town.
Thank Cherry. Cherry's the one that came up with it.
Here's a good idea.
Miss Valentine, I thank you very much.
I took some leftover cake if you want some.
You know what, Stephen? That's
Why are
all
you
yours.
keeping that?
That's gonna
Yeah.
clock it right out. Make sure you're gonna have a 5 p.m. bedtime.
You think one piece is gonna put me to sleep? Takes at least 5.
You ate a piece and a half last night.
That's what you think.
What you told me.
Right, well, Dad's all clear, so you guys can just make your way in there when you're ready.
Oh, real quick, how often are y'all in here? Every day? Is it 5 days a week? What's your work schedule?
Our work schedule? Oh wow. Bounty usually closes on weekends. So you know, five work day. Thing with hunters, y'all are contractors, so if it takes you 2 days to get a bounty, it takes you 3, that's kind of on you. You guys have been hammering these ones out, I'm not gonna lie. You guys have just been bing 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 every day. So you keep that up, yeah. Usually some people get their bounties on a Friday, have to work all the way to the Monday, but
Well, there we go. Just we're thinking about as a collective our work schedule going forward and trying to, you know, manage our work-life balance.
well, you guys don't have to come in, but every time you do, it makes our lives a lot easier.
Oh, absolutely.
Let's go get what we're getting for today.
Yeah.
All right,
Yep.
you guys hit on in. A room you guys have been in twice now. Dark stained wooden interior, small room, 1 desk, and sitting inside of it is Sheriff Sankar. Right time tells you, howdy everybody.
Morning.
Morning. Didn't actually attend the party last night, but the mayor told me it was good fun, so you guys have become real popular around town.
You really missed out. Any particular reason you didn't show?
Well, Sweetwater brothel just ain't really my part of town.
I got some leftover cake if you want some.
You know what, Steven? You could just leave that on my desk. I might get to that later.
Right there it is.
Now, before we get started, Mary, post lady came by. This is for you, Vaughn. Apparently it's urgent. And he's holding a envelope.
Is it sealed with a military seal?
No.
Okay. Bond will take it.
Alright. Appears to be just a small standard envelope. It is addressed to you, but it seems to be sent from a name called Luca.
Bond is gonna read it.
Alright. You open up the letter inside. Are you proficient in Arcana?
That's a good question. I don't think so, but I am not.
Alright. Inside the letter, in crude handwriting, simply says deserter. And since you are not proficient in arcane, you do not notice the slight glimmer underneath it of the glyph of warding spell. Now I need everyone in this office to make a DC 16 dexterity saving throw.
Oh
no. Name it, Vaughn. You're past catching up.
How does that work?
Man, Mom, what's that letter? Ah!
You said Dex?
Yes.
Oh.
That is 10.
Dex.
23.
And
23?
does the glyph of warding work like it normally does?
21, nice. This glyph of warding, just for the sake of transparency, is holding a level 3 fireball spell.
Oh wait!
Oh.
I'm gonna wreck the interior of this office. It's all wood. We just talked about it. It's wood, head to toe. It's just gonna burn.
Alright. All those who fail take 25 points of fire damage.
What the fuck?
DC was 16.
What is the fire damage?
25 if you failed. And that would be, what, 12 on a success?
Jesus.
Is everyone
Oh, yeah.
who is everyone up? Let's get that off the
Yeah.
board.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're about to go back to bed though.
You shouldn't have had that piece of cake, Stephen. It's night time, buddy.
I died behind the fucking desk quicker than all hell.
Alright. Everyone gets knocked back after the blast. Most of you come back to consciousness only a mere seconds later to realize that the mostly wooden interior office has erupted in flames.
Yeah, what I fucking tell you, I said so. I
Oh,
knew it was about to
shit.
happen.
In the back of the room, through the tattered remains and pieces of once was his desk, you spot Sheriff Sankier completely unconscious.
Healing word on him.
Jesus, Sheriff.
Alright, healing word. He's kind of like back turned, but you see the magic take hold and breath come to him. He kind of turns around. He's burnt. Not like horrific, life-altering scar, but there's like burns on his face, across his chest. And he seems completely out of it.
Makes
We
sense.
pick it up. Joe picks him up and tries to. Is the room like engulfed in flames? Is the like office coming down?
Pretty much, yeah. This room, you don't know about the building, but this room is beyond saving.
Joe reaches down, grabs his arm, pulls him over her back, and starts trying to get out. You all good? Are we good? Can we get out?
Yeah, Cherry's gonna run out.
Yeah, you gotta get the hell out of Dodge. That
Oh
shit
my
sounds
god.
terrible.
Did Cherry have any moonshine on her?
That like, explosion was so damn big.
Turns out it was like a sparkler, but just because of Cherry in the vicinity.
It was I misspoke. It wasn't a fireball, it was a fire bolt. Everything else was Cherry's moonshine.
The chain reaction. Oh.
There was a gas leak or something. What the hell happened?
Oh, man.
Great, the bounties are in there. I want to try to pick one up off the desk before I leave if there's any there.
You get tattered remains of burnt paper. It's the best.
Here it is.
Not the cake!
Oh
Cake's
my
gone.
God.
It looks like a fucking brownie now.
Do you guys begin funneling your way out of the burning building?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm gonna
Wait, what
funnel
about?
back into the room before
Mm-hmm.
to let everybody know what happened. Make sure the dog got out.
You guys make your way out of the back office and realize that dividing wall has essentially been busted wide open. In the center of the room, you see Amir face down, burns all across his back as if the fireball had made its way through, and he does not seem unconscious because of that dividing wall, but he is in a bad shape.
Joe cast healing word, 2nd level. She'll yell, one of you get him up, bring him out, watch his back.
I'm
Come on, and
flammable.
Steven,
Get checked.
Steven,
Cherry,
Help
30
him
foot.
30 foot barrier around Cherry.
Oh, it's not working. 1 second.
He's a lost cause.
God damn. no.
He's fine. He's getting up like, what happened? Vaughn's like, lost calls, bang.
I'm the sheriff now.
All right, there we go.
All right, all 8 points. Besides, obviously, healing word does not fix people, but in terms of constitution, he's back to where he was at the beginning. But the burns across his back still seem to be present. You guys see. You guys don't know the name of the dog. The dog's name's Houston. Houston seems to be up and about, limping, but he also makes his way out of the building on his own volition.
You should have said the dog was dead. We would have felt emboldened.
we would have found that.
That's
Yeah.
what's gonna happen.
John Wick style. You killed the dog.
Alright, so, who's making the way out of the building? Jesus Christ.
I mean, everyone, right? It's burning.
Steven's helping.
Alright.
Helping.
Busy day for a newspaper today. I'll tell you that.
Better question, who's the first person out of the building?
Probably Cherry.
Cherry?
We're all like, Cherry, get the fuck out of here. Go. Flammable.
Does a 13 hit?
No, bitch.
A bullet, wing, right down in front of your feet. Dirt gets scattered.
You son of a bitch!
Get back inside! Get back inside!
The building's coming down.
Oh, shit.
We shouldn't find ourselves in a predicament.
No, there was that alleyway to the side. I remember, to the right.
Oh yeah, I took a piss there.
All right,
Oh, yeah.
you begin making your way to the alleyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna activate my
who's-
right. Actually,
who's coming out next?
I'm dying. I'm not gonna activate my right.
Probably Steven.
Yeah, he's got
with,
someone with him, right? So
Yeah.
Does an 18 hit, Steven?
18 hits Steven, yes.
That is.
Actually, okay. When am I allowed to use shield? I don't have to. I won't necessarily use it now, but it's a reaction. When do I use it? Before it's said, or
It'll specify if you have to say it before you know.
okay?
Well,
I don't think
No.
you
I
have
believe
to.
shield can just be used whenever you'd like, so you can
Yeah.
by all means use it now.
Okay, I'll use my reaction to shield.
In the corner of your eye, after you hear the bullet strike in front of Cherry and her run off, you're prepped. You see the bullet in your peripheral. It's coming like a shoulder chest shot, the pinpoint accuracy. Last minute, the arcane bubble, the arcane shield, I should say, deflects the bullet. Alright.
Have one of you two got the body? Or the sheriff's kid? Right
Yeah,
there.
that was me. That was me.
Oh, you already had him on your... Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. What about the dog?
The dog ran out on its own volition. The dog's
Okay.
out. The dog is out.
Alright.
I guess I'll say I have the sheriff if he needs help. I healed him, so if he needed help getting out, I'd have him.
I believe Joe said you picked up? Unless
Yeah,
you just
Joe
used
had
the
a
same
Joe,
photo.
Joe still has him. Joe still has him under her shoulder. She's just trying to make sure that we're not leaving anybody in the building.
Cool.
So now that everybody's accounted for, she'll dart out with the body on her back, like purposely trying to angle herself so the sheriff's behind her while
Okay.
she's darting for the alley.
Yep. Does a 17 hit you, Joe?
Yes.
11 points of damage. Piercing damage.
Jesus Christ. Joe takes it and she stumbles, but she just keeps on running.
Alright, you make it. From now, 3 bullets have been fired. You could tell if you make your way out of the sheriff's office, it is coming from the right, and it seems to be coming from a upwards angle. Now, anyone wishing to kind of calculate the trajectory of the bullet can make an intelligence check.
Juan would definitely do that. Just straight intelligence.
Yes. 16.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Very apt thing to get it on for Vaughn, I feel.
Vaughn, you're still in the building as of the time of this check. Bullets coming down. You've calculated, you've left the city from this way. The sheriff's office is pretty much on the outskirts of the city. No building surrounding it would be high enough to get this trajectory, which means it is happening on a hillside outside of the city bounds. Which also means these shots are happening from a while away.
Gotcha. You know what? For funsies, knowing this, Vaughn is, as he's calculating these shots, he's gonna roll out and he's just gonna take a blind shot in the general direction with his rifle.
Okay, wow. Blind shot. Roll with disadvantage because you don't actually quite know what you're hitting.
Gotcha. And that's a 19.
19. A bullet goes flying. You don't know where you're shooting. You don't know how far away it is. But a bullet has been sent. That's all you know as of time of the shot.
All right. And after that, bonus action, gonna dash and he's gonna run down the alleyway.
All right, you guys are going to make your way down the alleyway. Nash, I believe, is the only person still there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go too.
Oh. Does a 11 hit you, Nash?
No. Thank God, I do not have good AC. 11 does not hit.
All right, bullet once again strikes by the dirt. Right. Now, you guys seem to be out of the line of fire as of now. What is everyone doing?
What the hell just happened in there? I'm so confused.
Someone's shooting at us, and he's gonna set the sheriff's boy down, make sure he's okay.
He's like trying to like almost like touch his back to like assist the damage himself, but he just can't quite reach it, and he looks in bad shape.
All right, sit here, stay here. We got to figure out what's going on. And he's gonna turn to the group.
Whoever it is, they're pretty good. They're firing from quite a ways outside the city.
What the hell was that explosion?
I don't know.
Did they have a cannon?
Well, it's like a stick of dynamite was in that envelope.
Something like that. Sam, did Vaughn recognize the handwriting?
Handwriting? No, you would not.
Okay. We can talk about the sender a little bit later. I think we need to deal with whoever's shooting at us right now, and he's gonna like vault up against the side of the building or the side of the alley and prepare to take a peek out. But he's waiting for everyone to kind of catch their bearings.
I'm guessing this is those folks we met the other day trying to steal that horse, getting revenge.
You think they're that good of a shot?
I mean, maybe we got a friend or something. I don't know. Who else could it be? I ain't pissed no one off. Probably.
What about the family?
Shit, that could be it too.
We could have brought them right back home.
I mean, I don't think y'all left no one alive back there, though. I don't know who would have followed us.
I'm pretty sure it's not them, and Vaughn's gonna take a peek out and take another shot.
All right. Once again, at disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. That's a
Leave it.
11.
All right, bullet goes. Once again,
We'll
you're just
kinda-
taking cover and fire at this point. You're not sure what's hitting, what's not.
All right, what's the plan here? He's far away. I'm a close-up fighter. I can't do much from this range. But what is our options here?
Go inside, and then they cannot shoot us from outside.
And then what? They'll shoot somebody else.
Shit. I don't know what to tell you, Joe. I don't know what to do. I ain't gonna run towards the hill, I'll tell you that much.
I'm not asking you to. I'm just trying to think.
Yeah, I
Have there-
mean, we got two options: stand our ground or run. Pretty much.
All right. As this conversation is happening, from across the way on the other side of this little courtyard with the sheriff's office, you see figures start to approach.
What sort of figures? Can we roll perception and like
Go for
make
it.
sure we're not?
18?
Yeah.
21.
21? 3.
3.
Right. I'll say Joe and Vaughn. Or Nash, by me.
It don't matter. It's not. Go ahead.
They get close enough, you see familiar faces. The Whiskey Twins, Grace, Winnie, Waddy, other town folks, Sue, just general townsfolk after hearing an explosion have come to this courtyard to see what's going on.
Get down or get inside. There's a sniper. Sniper.
Yell that out.
Yeah.
Waddy seems to be leading the charge, and he's like looking around because obviously his fiance works at the sheriff's office. Coming out, he hears you say that before a bullet strikes him in the chest, and he goes down, not unconscious, but he has been hit.
Did it come from the same general area? All right. Yeah, fuck it. Vaughn's gonna peek out again. This time he's gonna steady aim and
Nice.
try and get a beat on where they are.
Alright.
And I
When
do
he
have
does that, Steven's also gonna peek to try to see where this person's at and try to judge how far away they are.
I'll go for it. Vaughn, attack roll. I'm going to give you the advantage roll. Actually, flat check for you. The CDM will cancel out. Steven, you can make a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
25.
25.
7.
7. I'm going to say Steven. You can't quite see, but with the 25, I'm going to say Vaughn, you flick out. You scan the tree line, and I'm going to say you see a muzzle flash, and in that brief second, you flick to where that was, and you take a shot of yourself. Roll damage for me.
That is 14 piercing.
Fuck you, you rogue. And does a 26 hit?
Yes, it does.
Yes, the muzzle flash, obviously. That is 11 points of damage.
Vaughn is down.
Alright. You guys see Vaughn flick over on the top of this kind of alleyway, take a shot before you hear 2 gunshots, actually. And then Vaughn falls down off the perch you had found himself.
Joel rush over and start putting pressure on the wound and cast healing word, smacking him on the cheek a bit, trying to get him back up.
Alright.
Here, 1 second, I gotta cast that.
Vaughn, when you come back to, Steven's gonna ask you how many rounds are in your clip.
That's 9 points of healing, right?
Yes.
Yes. As soon as he comes back, he's gonna look up to Steven, spit out blood, immediately start aiming again, and say, "I've got 2 more shots."
Stay
No, in
down.
total,
That next
in
one's
total.
gonna take off your head.
5.
5. This is probably multiple people. Then they've just shot 7 shots.
Shit.
Steven. No, not Steven. Vaughn. In taking your shot, up on the hill outside of the city, 500 yards. No, 500 feet, sorry, not yards, Jesus. 500 feet away would be your approximate of how far away the shooter is.
Alright. I only saw 1, and they're about 500 feet out. You guys can give me a little bit more healing. I can take a few more at them.
I don't got much left in me, and there's people over there that are hurt too. Nash?
I'm freaked out a little bit. I don't know what to do in this situation. That's out of my element. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Do you think you can at least try to come over here and put pressure on Vaughn and keep pressure on him?
Yeah, sure. What do you got a plan? You gonna turn into like a gerbil or something and sneak on over there?
I was thinking, I don't know, I could try to do... You ever seen a cave badger?
No.
They tunnel real well. I was thinking maybe I could try to tunnel underneath over there, but that'd take so long. I don't know if we'd make it that long.
During this conversation, as you guys are trying to suss out a plan, it seems the people on the other side of the courtyard have come up with their own. Winnie, Grace, and the twins are all now in the courtyard and returning fire up the hill.
Keep your heads down!
You got a sharpshooter over here. He ain't gonna reach.
That is a shot against Bourbon. Right. Bourbon takes a shot. I mean, he gets given a shot in the shoulder. Another one misses by Grace's feet. But after a while of the shootout, if nothing else is to be done on your side, bullets coming from down the hill seem to stop.
Joe's still, even if they stopped, she's gonna run out from cover and grab, Bourbon took the bullet?
Waddy took the original one to the chest,
Waddy
and Bourbon... Okay.
Waddy and Bourbon.
Yes, those are the two who have been shot.
She's gonna grab the both of them by their arms and try to pull them into cover, and she is going to, see how bad Waddy is right now, because he got hit in the chest, yeah?
You go to grab Bourbon, but after it being shot in the shoulder, he is standing ground and still returning fire. If you go to grab him, he'll try to shrug you off. Waddy, however, is available to grab, and you look him over. he got shot. He is not looking great, but he is, I don't think, by your synopsis, in any danger of bleeding out or dying.
And she'll just keep pressure on it then while they're in cover. Holler out, think of something!
Okay.
They might just be reloading.
Vaughn's gonna use his bonus action to hunker down and use the hide action. And once he rolls that check, he will poke out again and scan the horizon, see if he sees anybody.
Okay.
Stealth check.
So yeah, by all means, go for it.
That's a 26.
Fucking hell. Yep.
Yeah, he's gonna aim down sights and scan the horizon and see if he can see the shooter.
You look into the general vicinity. Like I said, 500 yards is a ways away, especially with, I don't believe your weapon has a scope on it.
I don't think we ever talked about it, but I mean,
if I did not give you a scope, you do not have one.
Gotcha. Then no scope.
Alright. Yeah, so you're just out here iron sighting it. You're a great shot with iron sights, but you're not like 500 yards, perfect vision. You look in the general vicinity of where you saw the original muzzle flash. No more flashes, no more movement, nothing coming from up the hill.
Think we might be clear this time.
You sure?
No, but I'm not seeing anything where the original shot came from.
Everybody else, we should get inside. Get inside.
I agree. We should got outside a long time ago. This shit's wild.
Oh, after hearing everything is clear, Waddy will push past you.
No,
Joe?
she'll help him up. She'll help him up and try to bring him over to his fiancée.
Yes,
if that's all right.
He lines it to Amir and kind of tries to. They're just happy that they're both alive and together, so they're kind of hunkering down where they can. Grace kind of stands up. Could someone tell me what the fuck happened here?
No, none of us can. We don't know what's happening. Somebody's shooting at us. There was a gas leak or something in the sheriff's office. I don't know what's happening.
I don't think the sheriff's office has gas, Joe.
I don't know. It could have been a lantern or something.
Listen, all I know is someone sent a note to me. I opened up the note and it exploded.
A note? Like your fucking school children passing around hidden messages?
More like, fuck if I know. It was an old acquaintance of mine that sent supposedly a letter, but
A letter.
I have my doubts that it's them.
You seem to know that Waddy seems to be the most talkative one in the group, but whilst he is preoccupied, Grace seems to be kind of in that role. And she's kind of just like rubbing her temples, grabbing her face. Fuck. Twins, go up the fucking hill, see if you can find something. Winnie, go with them. God damn it.
I'll be real careful now.
You see the twins and Winnie seem to go grab their horses and make their way up the hill. You said it was a letter that you guys got?
Yep.
Yeah, it arrived for Vaughn, I believe.
I'm gonna stay here and make sure no one gets killed. You five can either go make your way up the hill with the twins and Winnie, see if you can find anything there, or after that I recommend you go search the post office. Try to track down where that letter came from.
I'm not doing the best, but I'll go with y'all if we're heading out up the hill.
We can take a little rest maybe at the post office and then head up the hill a little bit later.
I mean,
Really?
if we're heading up the hill at all, we'd probably want to do it now. This
Well,
tracks
damn
are
it,
going to be
Steven.
gone.
I'm singed as hell. I think some of my bottles exploded. You want me to just head up on there? I'm gonna need a little resty rest, alright? Maybe I had a little bit of cake and I need a good little nappy nap, alright? Damn, you want me to just hike on up there? My hair's fried.
I think Scotch and bourbon, good tracking. I think that's covered. Let's go take a look at the post office. I agree.
All right, very well.
I mean,
I'm
we
just
can
saying,
go
there's
post
no
office. That's
reason to
not
go
an
up
all
the
day
hill.
thing. We
we
could
could
do
just not
that
go up the
after.
hill.
We could do
Yeah.
that later. I mean, they're more snaky than us. They got that wit to them. We ain't got that, so we don't want to be troubling them. But we can be there for backup in case something goes down.
Hey Sam, I may have a far-fetched question.
Go for it.
That bullet that hit Vaughn, did it go all the way through?
I'll say yes.
Okay. Vaughn's gonna look around where he kind of got hit and see if he can find the shell that hit him.
Okay.
Did the bullet that hit Joe go all the way through?
It is sniper round, so I would say they probably did.
Yeah, I'm trying to guess I'm trying to remember back to how much damage each of you took and kind of approximate it from there. But I'll say that one went through you too.
Okay.
Steven will go back to where he blocked the bullet with the shield. Because there should be one.
Yep. Make an investigation check. Everyone wishing to find a bullet, make an investigation check.
Investigation.
That's a natural one.
It's a natural 20. God damn.
That's an 18.
Fucking bullet.
Cherry, you managed to find the one that went through both Joe and Vaughn. You managed to find the two of them. Stephen, you managed to find the one that you deflected off right in front of the sheriff's office. It's like crumpled as it hit and just kind of squished and then dropped. But you found it.
All right, we're looking for bullets. I got one right here.
Vaughn's gonna take it and he's gonna examine it. Does it look like it's like high grade ammunition, or does this look like it's like your run of the mill ammunition?
It looks. How do I describe what you're looking at here? It's not military issue. It is high grade. It is high caliber, almost the same caliber as the weapon you have yourself.
Okay, but probably a little bit too expensive for military grade.
Not necessarily expensive. It just seems different. You can't quite put your finger on it.
Okay, gotcha. Well, I was hoping to see if this was a little bit more military standard, and it looks different from what I'm used to.
Why would we have the military shooting at us?
That associate that wrote me, she worked with my mentor.
Oh, wow.
But I have my doubts. This doesn't seem her style.
Steven, you're a gun guy. Can you glean anything from this bullet?
I mean, Steven will examine it and kind of try to get the model of gun that would fire these bullets.
You're trying to deduce the model of the gun. Make a intelligence check. Straight.
Yep, straight intelligence.
I'll give you advantage. Oh, you don't need it. Take the 17. A high caliber bolt action rifle, almost exactly the same as the one that Vaughn uses.
It would have been pretty much same rifle that Vaughn uses here.
Now-
Bolt action typically.
Where'd you get your gun from? I mean, if you really were to narrow it down, this is clearly someone who knows you. Did you get your gun anywhere special?
Well, it's what they gave me when I enlisted.
All right, so great. Well, that's a full circle right there.
Let's try to get some of these people on the ground back inside and then go check out the post office. I don't know if we're gonna find out anything more than that, like what bullets they were shooting at us.
Yeah. While y'all are doing that, I'm gonna go get Leroy real quick. He's a town surgeon, so he can go help patch everyone back up, get out bullets that are sitting in there, and stitch them back together. Someone's gotta go get them.
I don't know if I want Leroy poking around in my guts.
Leroy is an expert. I'll make sure he does cocaine first. All right, his hand will be steady. I guarantee you. I trust my life to that man. I'm gonna get him. He's gonna go patch all up. I'll be right back.
All right. So Nash goes to find Leroy. Where's everyone else going? Where is the designated post-up destination for the remainers?
I imagine there's nothing left of the letter that was sent, right?
No, that was
Yeah.
evaporated on instant.
Yeah, I figured.
Mhm.
Yeah, Vaughn's gonna head straight to the post office.
Yep, Steven will follow.
Sure, we'll do.
You see Grace kind of coax Waddy and Amir into the resting ranch hand as kind of a place to hold up.
What about the sheriff?
Oh fuck, yeah, he's alive. Yeah, he follows suit.
Okay. Joel follow too then. Not Joel follow Cherry and everybody heading to the post office.
You guys begin making your way to the post office. Natch, you head over to. We'll just do Natch first. Head over to Leroy's.
Yeah, I just start banging on his door. Leroy, get your cocaine. Get out here. Get your needles. Get your thread. All your tools.
They're after my basilisk eggs. I know it. They come for him. I heard the explosion. I heard the gunshots.
It ain't for you. It ain't for you. I promise you, Leroy. They're after Vaughn for some goddamn reason. I don't know what's going on. All I know is I got shot at this morning. Vaughn's
That's the little boy with the newspaper.
No. That's Jake. Vaughn's the one with the big gun, the mean face.
No, that's Bourbon. He's one of the twins.
Yeah, similar vibe.
Similar vibe. All right. Okay. You said I need my surgery kit.
People have been shot. People have been shot. People have been burned. Get out of here.
He busts open the door, white upper lip, just a bag of like.
He's ready. He's ready.
Sewing supplies. I don't know. You don't know what the half the shit is.
They're at the restaurant ranch hand. You're gonna go there. I'm gonna go to the post office. We got some shit going down. But you go take care of everyone.
Ping with cocaine accuracy and speed. Mads takes off down the road.
And I'll start heading to the post office.
An
I'll catch up with
American
everyone
hero.
New Yerra
$1
hero.
bill.
Hulk Hogan's theme starts playing when he runs out.
I am a true American. All right, so you guys reconvene outside the post office.
Alright.
Vaughn is gonna whip out his lever action, and before they head in, he's gonna be like, "They may have come back here in anticipation, so be ready just in case."
Right.
Steven holds up his can. I'm always ready.
Terry holds up a bottle of moonshine.
Joel grab her shotgun the wrong way around before flipping it back to the shooting end. And
She's learning.
That's progress.
Vaughn's gonna vault against the door, open it slowly, and kind of fling it open, wait, see if anything happens. Nothing happens, then he'll walk in.
Nothing does happen once the door is opened. Let me find where we are in my notes. The post office is a small, quaint wooden building, a tad bit smaller than the sheriff's office, or what was the sheriff's office. The building's made up of 2 rooms, a small reception area, and what seems to be a back room accessed by a door behind a kind of desk reception area. In the corner behind the desk, you see a figure, long hair, in a chair, facing the back wall, as if the chair has been turned to face it. Vaughan, since you're the first in, can I get a perception check from you?
Ooh. That is a 12.
12? With a 12, you see exactly what I described.
Okay. If there's no, obvious, immediate danger, he's gonna step in slowly, have his hand on the... He's not having very good trigger discipline right now. He's ready to shoot if something happens.
Right.
He'll walk in.
All right.
Steven will follow probably behind.
You guys make your way into the room. Nothing. The figure in the corner stays unmoving.
Do I throw the bottle at it?
Hold on, just a minute.
Vaughn's gonna get a little bit closer, extend the lever action, and just kind of nudge the figure.
The head kind of slumps over.
Oh, he's dead.
Well, shit. Vaughn's gonna examine the corpse.
You turn around in the chair, I'm assuming, to get a better look at it.
Mm-hmm.
You see 2 metal pins on each shoulder, pinning the woman to the chair, keeping her upright. This is who you can only assume is Mary Cartwright, the post office lady, who I believe the sheriff mentioned briefly as the person who dropped off the letter to him.
Metal pins?
Yeah, like just 2 metal pins struck in each shoulder, kind of posted up, like keeping her upright in the chair so she doesn't just slump over.
Does it look like that's what killed her, or are there gun wounds, or?
Make a investigation or perception check.
I'm better at that, so let me do that. 14, cool.
14, nice. All right. Are you bruising around the neck? Seems to be the cause of death. Another thing with that check you find interesting, seems to be a small cut on her right hand, kind of an X across the middle, and her entire hand is covered with what is now drying blood. It seems almost unnaturally as if someone smeared it to cover the whole surface.
Would Vaughn know anything about typical, like, military, like, black ops, I guess you could say? Like, would this be, like, typical?
Black magic ops?
There you go.
Hey.
I would say no.
Okay.
You might have heard whispers about certain dealings going on in the military, the one that you came from, but you wouldn't know the intricacies, the details, or even if it really existed.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, Vaughn's gonna... It's a long shot. Vanna's gonna search the body, see if there's any other kinds of, like, letters. He's not gonna open anything, but he's gonna see if there are any other kind of letters on the corpse.
No letters. You find like $3.
He's thinking about it. He's gonna leave it.
Okay. I was gonna say that's the test of character right there. Other than that, not much to find on the body.
Well, it looks like we're a little bit too late to ask any questions.
Whoever did this knew that we were going to come here, though.
Yeah, and it's kind of just weird. I mean, I feel like this was a bit unnecessary, really. This is a weird part of set. Why does she have to die, alright? I mean,
if it was just a sealed letter, they could have just dropped it in, addressed it to the...
Yeah, exactly. That's messy, is what it is. Alright? I think I'm getting sicker right at the moment. I think that maybe that fire, like, messes my immune system and I'm weakened.
You sure as hell weakened the rest of us, too.
I'm fighting 2 battles on the inside and the outside right now.
You're strong, Cherry. Just keep fighting.
I'm trying. I need to get back into my room and finish cooking what I was cooking, though. Do we want to keep looking at this post office?
What else could we find? Was there any letters that were maybe addressed to you beforehand that were intercepted? That seems like a lot of extra work. I guess, can we just, like, look around and start rooting around the post office looking for stuff?
Are you guys gonna head into the back room?
Sure. Joe will push open the back door, or the door to the back room with the...
Alright. You peek in, and what you find is the back room completely ruined. All the furniture and shelving has been pushed to the outwards of the wall to clear out space in the middle. Letters and papers have been discarded unruly all over the ground. And smack bang in the middle, you find another dead body.
Can we investigate this person, see if we know them?
Absolutely. Give me another investigation check, Joe.
There's another body back here. Is it? Okay, there we go.
11? Not that hard to figure out. You look over, they seem to be in military appeal. A brief history of New Yerra for context. Currently, it is split up into 4 sets of kind of districts. You have the 19 colonies, which were the initial kind of colonization. You have the Central Republic, which is kind of an offshoot of those colonies. You have New Portland, which isn't really important, so I'll skip over that. And what I believe are called the Motherlands, which are still completely Elven owned. They were given that district land. In terms of military, the only real important ones are the Central Republic and the 19 colonies. This seems to be 19 colonies, which is where you guys are currently now. So no outwards military, but military of where you are. And it's kind of just general knowledge. Most post offices have governmental liaisons, military workers who are kind of set there to direct the flow of military news and kind of information. So that's who you would assume this is. With a 11, you find cause of death likely to be a blunt strike to the temple, as there are bruising around there. And inside, I believe you find you find a passport, which once again common form of ID for the time. Identifying as Sergeant Grover McCarty, and you also find $27 just in his wallet.
Joe's more focused on the passport, I guess.
Nothing of interest, just seems to be a common form of identifier. Military man, government liaison for this post office.
Vaughn, do you know any sergeants?
Vaughn's gonna enter, look over the body. Since Vaughn wasn't part of this branch, I imagine not familiar.
But as more people begin to enter, you guys will find pushed up against the side at the very back wall a chest. The woodwork, the kind of decor doesn't actually match anything that's found in the post office. It seems a bit too ornate compared to the sturdy wooden furniture here. And it is pushed up against the back wall. There seems to be no lock and or mechanism for opening it, just a simple wooden sing that goes all around it.
That's a bomb.
All right, everybody be careful. We don't want to trigger anything like we did before. If you guys want to wait, I learned a new trick, and I might be able to get something that could possibly open that.
By all means, go for it.
Like a piece of rope, or?
No, like a hawk.
A hawk?
I don't know, that might be... I didn't really think this as through is that, but...
I don't want to turn into a hawk and open that. Please don't make me.
I wasn't saying you. I just told you guys if you wanted to wait an hour, I could make something that can.
An hour?
Yes, it's gonna take a while. I've never done it before.
Well, if we're gonna wait, do you want to wait here and keep an eye on the chest in case anybody comes back, or are we heading back to the ranch hand?
That's a great question. I do need to cook.
Does anybody have anything that can open this chest other than me trying to make an animal that can open it?
Like I said, just from a brief look at it, no one's actually gone over and actually investigated it. But just from it doesn't look like it has a lock or anything. There's nothing on the fronted surface, except for, like I said, just a wooden seam that goes around it, which you would assume it opens. But there's no lock, there's no mechanism, there's no nothing.
Yeah, it's what makes us nervous, DM, alright?
Joel, bite. Oh, I can just bite the bullet. We don't gotta wait that long.
Well,
I'm sure.
No. I don't want to put anybody at risk here, because I can just remake another animal.
Right, but like, I'm already dead. I can just go do it for you guys.
Why?
You know what?
I mean, just in general, hun. Let's.
So, Steven, if you want to hang out here with me, we can keep an eye on the chest. You can do your hour thing. Cherry, Joe, you go get Nash, head back to the ranch hand. We'll all meet up back here in about an hour.
All right.
I don't want any of us to be alone at this point.
You guys can watch me cook. Well, Joe and
I don't know if I
Nash
want
is gonna
to.
go get them. Well, you don't want to watch an artiste?
I don't know. I'm just on the edge. I got shot. There's killers out in the woods. There's like a bomb back here, probably, maybe.
Alright, I might suit yourself, but
I'll watch. Alright,
break. Don't die.
Sorry, guys, I just made it to the post office. Damn, I was running fast. Sorry, I'm here now. All right, what are we doing?
Rest the right hand.
Shit, I just came from there.
Yeah.
Unless you want to hang out here with us, Nash, you're more than welcome to.
Yo, what y'all find? Anything interesting?
More dead bodies.
Oh, shit.
There's a chest we're trying to open without
probably a bomb.
Yeah, well, it's probably a bomb. That's why nobody wants to get close. I'm gonna try to conjure up an animal, sort of fey animal, or just a pet animal that I can have open it in case it explodes, and then I'll just bring it back.
Right. I mean, that's the thing.
I don't know if I support like the moral ethics behind sending in an animal to do bomb squad work, but
it doesn't. It's fine. I can just bring it back. That's what he's made for.
All right. I don't know what that means, but okay. Lead the way, Cherry.
All right, heading back.
Yeah, I sent mail yesterday. I hope it made it.
All right. So, who's getting back to the restaurant chat? Everyone but Stephen and Vaughn, who are staying?
Believe so.
All right. Stephen and Vaughn for the hour. You guys are welcome to do as you wish, but the rest of you heading back to the restaurant chat. What are y'all doing once you make it?
Can you let me edit this Google Doc?
No. What Google Doc are you currently talking about?
The fixed Blood Hunter Google Doc.
Of course. I don't know how to do that.
Anyone with a link can edit.
Boom. Donezo. You're welcome.
So I can no 5 make 3.
Correctamundo.
Alright.
We did a little bit of editing of the Blood Hunter class because it's kind of dog shit. I love you, Matt Mercer. Never mind, it's great. Right.
That's fire, literally. Holy shit.
Hey. Let me refresh this. Cherry will head upstairs and invite whoever wants to go up with her.
Hey, I already got caught on fire once today. I ain't trying to be around a second explosion.
There's no any kind of flammable anything in my room, or I'm very careful about that.
You're telling me it's not flammable, not at all.
No, I think the most flammable thing is my gun, really, but...
Oh, you mean like to start a fire? I understand, okay.
Yeah, I don't even got a candle in there. I mean, all bad.
You guys make your way into the Risking Ranch, and you see Amir seems to be bandaged up completely on the back, and seems to be on like a cleared out wooden bench, trying to sleep, or at least partially asleep as you walk in. Waddy is sitting next to him, kind of hand near him, just in a protective manner, shirt off, and a coked up
Leroy. Don't forget his name.
Yes. No, I knew it. I know my NPCs. Seems to be trying to like figure out how the fuck to fix this situation. The bullet in the chest. Waddy seems to be grinning through the pain. Leroy's like, "Hold still, you fucking wild son of a bitch. I'm gonna get it. Don't worry, I'm gonna get it." And Gray seems to be kind of just pacing back and forth, mind going 100 miles a minute, trying to figure out what happened, what to do.
Leroy, can I borrow some this gauze?
Go for it. I'm making art here.
All right. Cool.
Just sews a boot into the.
I guess what job he's doing.
Just
I was really hoping like you meant like he had like a tiny little boot and he's just plugging the bullet hole with the boot.
I'm making art.
Alash.
There's just a boot where the nipple used to be.
Joel snatched some gauze from him then, like a needle and thread, if he's okay with her taking that too.
he seems to be unfocused on the lot who has entered. He is zoned in.
She'll snatch that then and follow Cherry upstairs.
Nash, do you follow?
Yeah, I'll go watch, just so I can see what's in it. Nothing else.
So can I make 3 of this? Wait, first of all, did it keep the thing where other people could use it, or was that revised with the new one?
I believe that's a revision, as in like other people can use them in the revised version.
In this one, okay.
Yes, so
And
you can give them.
Since I know 5 formulas and I can make 3, can I make 3 of the same?
Yes, you could. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
But I believe, just to let you know, says something somewhere that if you give it to someone else, their biology isn't made for it, so there will be checks involved.
Uh-huh.
Yes, but you can buy. Yeah, you can give it to other people.
Cool. I'm picking out my 5. I got a terrible cold that stopped me from being able to read these. Okay, that's 5. Well, actually, you know, I might take this one actually instead. This seems more relevant now. Did you see what
I saw the one you highlighted.
It's
resistance
to fire damage.
Yeah.
All right. So in Cherry's room, she has made like a mini, like factory in here. She's got like a whole bunch of buckets lined up in the corner, and you can see like she has like these weird little dripping devices on the top, and you can see that there's like a bit of raise to them on the lid. She has at least 2 stills that are currently like dripping moonshine. And then she has something that's currently brewing. Like, she has something currently cooking. She lied about not keeping anything flammable.
Walter White looking
She
ass.
just has like, it looks like a stew pot, you know? And she got something boiling. Looks like oatmeal. But it don't smell like it.
It literally, as the door opens, oh, holy shit. I'm drunk.
Just off fumes.
This is my art space. This is where I make. Now, I got a few things rolling right now. I can do a mixing of some of it. Most of my stuff is at least like, you know, 150 proof, but I can try to, you know, level it down a bit for common folk like you. Now, I could do a few things, but I gotta know if you guys are wanting to drink some of this, because it can do crazy things to you.
Well,
Absolutely not.
I mean, I did get. Wait, where did Joe get shot from earlier? Did you specify?
I did
For
it,
some
but,
reason, I just
pretty
thought
sure
it was right in her gut.
Yeah, that's the other one I was gonna say. Lower gut area, maybe off to the side, not a center shot, but like in the gut.
Okay. Well, I'll take some maybe for the pain, and then maybe some more to clean the wound. If that won't kill me immediately.
Well, I have something that might help you, but maybe not right now, maybe later.
Oh, that's real ominous, hon. I don't know if I like that very much.
It's a little special brew. If you drink it, then if you take anything that patches you up, you get maximum patching up right there.
Oh, so that's still brewing though.
But I can make it within a few minutes, really.
All right. Well, if you can.
If you roll hit dice, you take the maximum hit dice. But it doesn't work for hit dice during a short rest.
Gotcha.
But if you take
She'll
it
take.
and then do healing magic, you'll take the max for the healing.
I'll take some of that then. I'm gonna need all the help I can get.
So you can save this for later. You don't have to use it right now, obviously.
I'm real fucked up, dude. I'm not doing great. I don't know if I want to wait that long.
Well, because we're gonna take a short rest, right?
Are we?
You guys are, I thought.
Well, it's gonna take you an hour to do the thing, so we
Yeah.
might as well take a short rest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you can roll hit dice, but this doesn't affect hit dice, so it'd be pointless right now for you to take it.
Okay.
But you could have it.
Well, she was gonna try to like patch herself up and see if I could get any pity HP points out of that.
HP points.
You can take the bottle of moonshine, not drink it, and then kind of reconvene after the short rest if you're willing to heal more.
Sure.
I guess we'll short rest and I'll roll hit die.
Yeah, everyone welcome to roll hit die.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You see Steven
Balance.
get out a couple of vials, and he starts screwing him into the snake mouth cane head, and you see the vials drain in. And every now and then, after a vial, he just kind of lets it sit for a little bit. That's what's taking so long. Would Vaughn ask any questions or anything?
He would be
during this
watching.
process?
He would be watching and just be like, "Where'd you learn to do that?"
This is a family. This is the family heirloom. So when I received it from my old pops, he kind of gave me a couple of tips on how to use it. This one's kind of a self-made. I've noticed all of these vials. I use them to cast various things through this whip, just like that firebolt there that you shot from that gun. I am in fact a melee specialist though, so I don't typically do good when I fire things from my whip here, but I figured and I tested if I mix these vials and wait long enough so they become less reactive, I can do this as he finishes the last vial. And then he chink, the whip shoots into whip mode out of cane mode, and you see he kind of holds it up, and the liquid you can see starts seeping and draining to the bottom of the whip, and as it drips onto the ground, it kind of forms some just like a magical rune and shifts into a, for Steven, it'll be Hawk. So Hawk will take form, and then the magical aura around it will disperse. And that right there.
Noises.
I heard that, and then I looked over to the camera and I could not see who made that noise. I was so confused.
That's definitely something.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to wait to take advantage of that until everyone's here, or do you want to go ahead and open that bad boy up?
What do you think?
Well, first off, I think both you and I should head outside in case, explosions happen.
Yeah, that's true. I can see through its eyes as well. Magical bond and everything. So, if need be, I can kind of help guide it to get this chest open. But yeah, it will take another hour if this explodes for me to get another Hawk.
Well, let's wait till everyone else gets here before we do anything, just in case.
Very well, very well.
So the Hawk is formed. Ooh.
Part of me wants to move these bodies out, but I'm scared if we move anything, something's going to explode.
This is true. This seems like it was meticulously planned out, so I kind of don't want to move anything either, because I don't know what our assailant is expecting us to do. I hope he wasn't planning on me conjuring a hawk to open this chest, though.
I can't imagine. That's a really specific thing to happen.
Exactly. That's why I did something so specific.
All right. Well, we can wait for everyone else to get back, and then we'll open her up.
Yes, I can come up with a name for this hawk while we wait. First thing that came to mind was George St. Pierre. I'm not liking it, though.
Could use some work.
Mm-hmm.
Quick question, Madam DM. The back room where we found the militaryman, did it look like somebody was searching for something, or there was a struggle, or is there any way that we could tell?
From what you could put together, it seems to be there were like large shelving units that kind of divided up the room, filled with letters, boxes, and packages, kind of thing. Like like 4 shelving units that you would go in between to like access letters. Someone came in here, it was like, this is way too cramped, I need to... And everything, no rhyme or reason, has just been pushed to the nearest wall to create space.
Okay, so just purely space.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
Cutting back after the hawk was made, cutting back to the rest of the Ranchan folk.
Alright, Cherry out here, she has like 8 different mason jars full of moonshine, and she's like sniffing on them. She's like, okay, that's like buttery, it's like nutty, and she's mixing them all together into into like she has like those tiny bottles that she keeps around her waist. So she's like taking different ones and pouring them in. And she's going to make communion, quick draw, and blood pact. And she's going to give communion to Joe. Alright, Joe, I do have to clarify that there is a chance that this may be a little too strong for you. You've had this moonshine before, alright?
I mean, not very much. This is a lot in here.
I know.
Should I pace myself?
I don't know where
Just
it is.
sip on it?
No. What is the DC? What is it? Where is it?
If anyone other than you takes one of the mutagens, they must make a DC 15 con save.
Or be poisoned for 1 hour.
I was going to leave that as a little surprise.
All right, well, you know what you have to do, Sam. Whoever does it and fails dies immediately.
Immediately.
Rolling your character, Joe.
Now, again, I just sent you what it does. Just use it when you really need to use it. It's not gonna go bad. Just know you got it in your pocket, alright?
Gotcha. You're kind of scaring me with it, but I gotcha.
Yeah, that's like, like 100 proof right there. That's hard liquor. Hard liquor.
She'll tuck it in her pocket. Coat pocket.
Alright.
Was there anything else you needed, or
no,
should we head back over to the
think
post
that's everything
office?
I need. I should probably turn that pot off though. I'll put it on low. We'll be back.
Simmer. I'll pull it to a simmer. It's called simmer.
All right.
What about you,
Fires
man?
one day.
You got anything you need to do here, or should we start heading back?
Yeah, let's head out. I'm feeling great. I feel great. I don't even feel like I got burned anymore.
I do.
Probably because I was sampling a bit. To check the quality. Joe, go ahead. If you shake that bottle, you can see how it bubbles. That's how you know it's good.
Shake it up. Look at it.
Champagne.
Shake it up. It barely has bubbles in it. And this person's super fast.
Right, yeah, okay. I see the bubbles.
Yeah, well, how much it bubbles depends on how many times it's been through the steel. We don't actually put it through too many times.
I'll save it. I'll make sure I save it for a real rainy day then, cause you're real spooking me with this.
You'll be fine, Joe. You're a hardy woman.
I've got my limits, Cherry. I've got my limits like any other woman.
Alright. Cherry's gonna head out.
You guys make your way down through the same scene downstairs. This time you see Leroy still at it. He kind of puts his hand back to grab something and he pulls it. Seems to be a leather punch, like to clip leather together. Realizes that's the wrong tool, puts it back, grabs some more sewing equipment. Wally seems to be doing a lot better, and the mayor seems to be asleep. Grace still seems to be kind of visibly shook, but holding it together.
Joe will leave the gauze and the needles back with him.
He doesn't notice.
You always got this situated, so we ain't got nothing to worry about here.
Sure hope not. We just gotta make sure whatever's going on up in the hills gets solved before Leroy's gotta be put back to work. More folk.
Man.
Alright. So, group begins making the way back to the post office, and I think that's where we're going to call a break.
Hey.
Thank God.
Hour and a half, it's about halfway through the session.
Alright. For your big screen.
Bye!
Yeah,
Bye.
Are we back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, welcome back to episode 5 of New Yerra. It's just going sideways, Potter's trying to deal with it. Last we left off, I believe everyone was reconvening back at the post office. Let's pick up from there. Everyone, you reconvene back inside the reception area, as I believe Stephen and Vaughn exited the back room. There's a hawk now too. Caw!
Oh, what's his name?
You know, Vaughn, I think that's a good name, powerful name. Rodan, it is.
Easy, man. You have gained points. You were already high, but you've gained more points.
Well, the loose points was Rodan. That doesn't.
Rodan is his name, and he's about to open this chest for us. Isn't that right, Rodan?
Fuck.
That bird
Powerful
sounds pretty
noise for a
fucked up.
powerful bird.
God, what's wrong with you and animals, Steven? Where are you getting them from?
Isn't that right, Rodan?
Jesus.
So, do we all want to exit the building?
Yes.
Do we want to move these corpses out of the building before we do this?
No.
Well, what? Oh, if it blows up, then those families don't get to like bury their.
That's what I'm saying.
All right.
Okay, so this
Joe,
is for you to
touch
decide.
the dead bodies. Go ahead.
Alright,
Grab the
okay.
dead, deceased bodies.
Why do I have to do it?
You're the one who wants
Because
to be
if
moral.
you do, they might come back. We don't
What
know
does
how
that
this works.
mean?
You got this.
She'll do it. She'll just huff and go in, and
Which one do you grab first?
she's gonna grab the chair, the post woman's thing, and
Grab
start
the whole
dragging
chair?
it. Yes, she's not.
Okay.
She'll just grab, like, tilt it back and just drag it out.
Wood scraping.
Rodan doesn't like that.
Sorry, Rodan. I'm not pulling this lady off this chair.
Sweet. So, do you get Mary out? Do you go back to the?
Yeah, she would. She would.
As you're picking him up, you notice, similarly to the woman, a cut across the hand and blood smeared all over it.
Oh, gross. She'll bring him out and try to like keep the hand from getting near her face.
Sure.
And got him over his back.
Nothing happens from moving the bodies. Everyone's outside.
Okay, all right.
Everybody else, we heading outside as well?
Yeah. Are we already outside?
We were in the main hub.
Oh, okay.
We were outside of the back room.
I can't hear
Okay.
you guys from out there, from in there.
Yeah, I
Vaughn's
didn't
already
even-
outside.
I didn't even put a foot inside. Ain't no way. I already got exploded once. That's more than enough in a lifetime.
All right, Rodan, this is our mission. You're gonna go in there, and you're gonna use your beak to open that chest. Now it's not locked, and for all intents and purposes, you should be fine. Good. Okay. All right, Rodan, I will telepathically look through your eyes and help guide you, but it's pretty straight shot. Okay. Mission out. And he kind of leads his arm for Rodan to shoot off.
Marie.
Rodan goes in, following your orders. He makes his way, kind of flies over the front decks through the back door, makes his way up to the chest, puts his beak in the seam, and then goes to give it a pull, and nothing happens.
Oh my fucking god.
Wait, the chest doesn't open, or
No, the chest doesn't open.
oh,
Oh,
there's Rodan.
Rodan came back. He's a dog. Oh my god. This chest has magical powers.
The eyes.
what the fuck?
How you doing, Rodan?
His perspectives will never have. It's looking in two different directions.
Head empty, no thought.
He put his whole eyeball against Juicy Man's chin, just like, oh, adorable. Yeah, the chest doesn't open. He gives it a few good pecks. Nothing. Not a budge.
Alright, update guys. Rodan cannot open the chest. I thought he would be the best suited one. Unfortunately,
I'll just do it.
I'll go in
I'll
there.
Just
Nope.
do it.
Don't worry about it.
Wait.
I'll do it.
Joe,
I'm the most sturdy one here.
Joe,
Listen,
Joe.
Joe, what if you turn into something real hardy and tried to open it?
Well, there you go. That sounds like a good idea.
All right.
Rodan, you can't eat chocolate cake. That'll kill you.
Think.
It's a 75-year-old man clearing his throat.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Like
one
Martin
second.
Hawk.
No, Rodan, no chocolate cake for you. Ooh.
I'm trying to
I'm
see.
sorry. I'm trying to do animal noises. My mic cannot pick them up, so you get.
I hate
That's perfect. That's Rodan in a nutshell.
The funny part is I was hearing the squawks.
Squawks did come through, yeah. Sometimes.
We're sticking with the grunts.
The thing is, I had to talk and then hit you with a quah to like keep it. But if I just from silence, quah.
Oh.
Coughs come through more clearly though. So coughs is what you guys get.
All right. Well, just give me a second.
Off you go, Rodan.
Don't
Next
look
mission.
at me. I get nervous.
What's happening?
We're not. I'm gonna turn into a bear. I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna open it up.
I offer us an alternative that no one has discussed yet. What if we just leave the chest alone?
Then what if there's, I don't know. What if there's a third person in the chest and he tells us the secret riddle to get up the hill without getting our legs blown off? Or something.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I don't know what else it could be.
Noah, you live your life the way you see fit. All I'm saying is that's a perspective no one has put forth yet. Is just we just don't give a fuck and we go on about our day and we don't open the damn chest and let someone else open it maybe.
Whoever
or leave it there forever.
Whoever was up there, put it there.
Probably full of mail.
Oh. Alright, let's put it to a vote.
We could use those.
Well, I mean, if you leave it there, someone else is gonna open it. And it may be someone not as hardy as us, so they could just instantly fucking die.
I'm just gonna do it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm gone. She'll
Very well.
concentrate and walk in the door, and she'll stumble and like fall forward. And...
Hurry, Rodan, get out of there. It could explode.
Dang, it's dangerous.
Her normal shtick, a bunch of leaves and stuff. The bear emerges from the leaves. And
where do you turn? In what room do you turn into the bear? Might I add?
I said when she walked in, so probably just in like the hub.
At you as a bear, try to awkwardly fumble your way over the reception desk because it spans the whole thing. You get about halfway on it, it collapses under the pressure of a grizzly bear. You get back up. The door is human-sized. You get like halfway through, your fat bear hips can't get through. You kind of go forward, it snaps a bit. It's a mess. But yeah, you make your way to the back room. There it is, chest in the back.
She'll just tentatively try to open it up with her dumb bear claws.
Go to grab it, kind of move it up. Doesn't open.
She'll go at it with two bear in the hands and try to like claw it open.
Nothing.
She is going to bite it. Try to chew it open. Can I do?
Bro.
Yeah.
Spare things.
Oh, I rolled it twice. Shit.
You take 3 points of fire damage as a. It's like a small burst, like. I will say, going so close at it with your face, make an investigation check.
Okay, wait 1 second. I'm writing down the damage. Investigation chest. Investigation check. Jesus Christ.
Investigate chest specifically. I'm specialized.
Oh,
8.
that's an 8.
Big old bare eyes, can't see nothing. It's a chest. Got some dents in it now because of your bare teeth.
She'll make some bear noises of distress, I guess.
Cherry, you seem
Why
to
are
be
you
muted.
God damn it, I'm muted. Joe, can you move the chest or will it blow up?
Can she shake it?
You could pick it up and move it, you just can't seem to open it.
She's shaking it. Can she hear what's
It's
inside?
clattering around. This shit in the chest, it's clattering around.
She'll make like an affirmative bear noise then, like roar.
I'm knocking like a door.
Knocking? Smash it against the floor a few times.
Alright, well,
You
maybe
never
we
open the
should-
door like that.
well, could we like take it a little bit out of town and like to come at it from an open space? At least if it's dangerous, it'll be not inside of this place, right? If it's gonna blow up.
Or it's
Yeah,
got a
sure.
password.
Also,
can-
we could just have Vaughn shoot at it from really far away. If it blows up, it blows up.
What if it's just mail?
Well, shit. I mean, it'd be just some juicy mail then.
That the fire damage that she took, like that's pretty clearly like some sort of warding magic, right?
Yeah, it seems to be magic. A magical kind of repercussion to taking for something physically damaging the chest.
Okay. There any big windows back here in this particular room?
No, it's pretty close.
Okay, she's gonna try to go back through the door then, just pushing the chest.
Okay, you
Still in
take the
bear
chest,
mode.
you make your way back out to the front door. Everyone else you see, Bear Joe emerge, chest in hand, chest in paw, chest in mouth, chest in tumble, wherever the chest might be.
How big is this chest? Is it like a chest or like?
It's like a smaller chest. I'd say
Okay.
maybe like like a foot and a half long.
Okay, so a carryable box.
Yeah.
Alright, so, what do we want to do? Do we want to keep pushing this? Do we want to blow it up? Do we want to bury it?
I will say, now that it's in front of everyone in daylight and clear view, anyone wishing to get a closer look at it can make an investigation check to give it a
I'm
once
gonna-
over.
I'm gonna do it.
14?
God fucking damn it! So upset.
Vaughn, you are like baffled by the fact that there's no lock on this chest. You don't know how this works. You're confused and you're frightened.
How can it possibly not open with no lock? God damn it!
With a 17, Cherry, you notice most of it seems to be wiped off, but not all of it. There seems to be dry blood pressed into the front of where the seam is on the front of the chest. Seems to be dry blood surrounding that area.
Bear Joe's gonna. Oh, well, go ahead. Never mind. Sorry, I forgot. Oh,
That is nasty. Oh, that is. There's blood on that. Joe, did you bite this?
she nods.
Ew. You're gonna get herpetitis. Oh my god.
Not the herpetitis.
Oh my god.
That's actually the name of another horse in the stable. Chlamydia and herpetitis.
Leroy, when did you get here?
See, you see, there's blood right there. Do you think that's what they were doing with the hands?
I don't know. Maybe we can try and hold the hand up there and see if it unlocks it. Is that what we want to do?
That's weird. I don't know
Which-
nothing about the magic.
We'll try it. I mean, if it's linked to like a handprint or something, I can't imagine it'll explode if we just press their hand up against it.
It's a blood
Why
lock.
would they leave it here? That's my question. If someone was in here killing people, why would they leave it here just so we could find it and get a clue? Huh? That don't make no goddamn sense at all. It's nothing but bad news sitting in front of us.
This is true. But unfortunately, you know, sometimes you gotta play along a little bit to get the information you need to protect yourself, right? When people are like Looney Tune like that, right? If they're willing to leave a little clue, I mean, you gotta take what you can get.
You know what? Fuck it. Clear the area.
Oh,
and
all right.
Vaughn is gonna take the chest, put it next to one of the corpses. I don't think it matters which one. And he's gonna take the hand, the bloody hand, and press it up against it.
You press up against it, the hand, and you can feel like it's almost right, but something's missing.
Right.
Vaughn's gonna get the other hand. Same
thing. Yeah.
With both hands on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
The blood's dry. You need fresh shit. That's how this occult garbage works, I'm sure.
Fuck it. Let's try it. Vaughn's gonna pull out a dagger and make a little incision. So fresh blood is drawn. Try it again.
On your own hand or on the...
No, on the other. on the dead hand.
That was correct choice.
Alright, so you cut yourself and then you put your blood on their hand?
No. I cut their hand a little bit more so.
So to get more blood out.
Yeah.
You try it on the sergeant and you cut it and you feel like most of the blood has... What's the word when like blood
coagulated?
Yeah, coagulated. You try it on Mary's hand and it seems to be a bit more fresh and you manage to get the blood out. You put the hand and you feel like the seam has opened a bit wider.
Nice job, Vaughn.
So fucking far away.
Vaughn's gonna take a step back, pull his rifle out, kind of wedge the barrel in.
Yeah. Open it.
Yeah.
Right. Inside the chest, you find an old, sturdy gas lantern, a cloak of some kind, a small stone, and a journal.
I think we're safe, guys. Found a lamp, journal. What were the other two things?
Cloak.
The cloak.
And a stone.
And a stone.
Lantern, cloak, stone, journal.
Vaughn's gonna take a gander at that journal.
All right.
What's it say?
Alright, you open it up, and across the front of it, it's like a worn leather journal with a patch on the front. It's just labeled Caliburn.
He's gonna...
Alright, inside the journal seems to be a simple list of names and general descriptions. A few of the names have been crossed out. I can send you exactly what the journal reads.
Sure.
You can read it out at your leisure. Where is you in my DMs?
Oh boy.
I'm gonna be here writing books.
Let's see. All right, guys. Well, looks like I was right. It's not Luca that sent me that letter. Looks like somebody's hunting both me and her.
Well, it's nice and lovely, you know, Saturday night, you know, little trip, little fun activity, people hunting people. How fantastic.
Well, it says here that and I quote, "This one might be hard to track down, but it is of the utmost importance. Reports say she's found out about Valtier and left the country shortly after. So, apparently my dear mentor has something to do with this as well."
What's it say about you? What's it say about you? Now I'm interested.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. secrets don't make friends.
Rodan, go look and see what it
We
says.
already
Fine,
agreed to.
I'll read it. It says here, Luca took a liking to this boy, as did Voltaire. He left the force before Luca did, so if you're lucky, you might find the both of them hiding out together. Reports place Vaughn in the town of Charleston. The boy is of little importance, but if you can find Luca and or any information about her, it'll have been worth it.
Oh, you're important. Also, who's Voltaire?
Is Luca
That's
either
nice.
a small boy, or a very mature woman?
Very mature woman.
Oh my god.
One of
Voltaire was your mentor, right?
yeah, and maybe he's still kicking. Looks like.
So you're trying to find him
Well,
through you?
sounds like, but we'll see.
Why the fuck is this journal here in some chest in the post office? I don't get it.
That's a very good question. Not to mention, why does their blood open it?
That's true.
Also, I will post the screenshot in general.
If anyone's interested, I can read out the entire journal.
Yeah, I'm reading more and I'm learning more, so I'm like, instead of me reciting everything,
How big is it?
All right.
Oh,
we're saying read it.
Tom, the first name seems to be crossed out, but it reads Thomas Barden, a political journalist and vocal advocate against the Central Republic based out of Charter. Make sure he's a little less vocal going forward. Next one. Luca Borelli, an elite tracker and one of the best hunters in her division. This one might be hard to track down, but it is of the utmost importance. Reports say she found out about Voltaire and left the country shortly after. In terms of location, see the tag below. Next line reads Vaughn Omega. Luca took a liking to this boy, as did Voltaire. He left the force. He left the force before Luca did. So if you're lucky, you might find them both hiding out together. Reports place Vaughn in the town of Charleston. The boy is of little importance, but if you can find Luca or any information about her, it will have been worth it. The fourth name is crossed out, but it reads Robert Lashley, another deserter. This one shouldn't be an issue. He hasn't even made out of the country. Reports place him in Carlton. Have a field day. Full stop. The final one's a bit longer. The name also crossed out, but it reads Richard Maloney. He calls himself Cerberus. He stole a cloak from my private collection as it running around the Heartlands causing trouble. He himself is an idiot. However, I acquired the cloak for a reason, so... proceed with caution. Though I do doubt it'll be of any issue to you, Caliburn, return the cloak to me once you've completed the list. I know it is safe in your hands. And that seems to be all of the list.
Caliburn was the name of the sergeant.
No. Caliburn is clearly whoever wrote this journal is addressing someone called Caliburn. It is also the name on the journal.
Okay.
The sergeant you found is Sergeant McCarty. I forget his name.
Oh, okay.
Do you think the box is like memento? Like the stuff in the box, right? You
It
kill
might be,
someone
I
and
mean-
you're like, oh, look, I did it. Well, it said cloak, and there's cloak in there. Do you think
That makes
you think
sense.
they're the kind of person to embroider their name on the cloak? You'll go ahead and check that out.
Vaughn's gonna get the cloak and look for any underwear name labels.
I feel like assholes do that. Like the rich type, usually they're like, I'm gonna embroider my name on my clothing.
Steven,
like
do you
Steven.
embroider your claim?
Does anyone have any
yeah.
important?
Is
G
that
Killer
so?
99.
I realized as I was saying that Steven has golden gambit on his pajamas.
Is that so?
Hey, Steven, Von Severin is on a lot of guns. I'm just saying, I have a point here.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah, I'm onto something.
Is it a good point?
It might be, if there's a name on it.
There is no name embroidered, but on the inside of the leather, it seems to be dark, almost black fur fashioned to this cloak. On the underside, where it's just the leather hide, seems to be one massive sigil, kind of. I don't know what the term is for leather working, but the sigil seems to be worked into the leather on the underside.
So kind of like branded into it, I guess.
Yeah. It is of a specific symbol, one that actually anyone who wants to look at it can make a... Ooh! Let's see. History, religion, or arcana check.
On the symbol?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not good at any of these. Fuck it. 12.
History, religion, or arcana?
That one.
Party of living.
I will give Cherry...
What?
I was gonna say advantage because of certain reasons, but yeah, roll again with a 3. Hopefully it's better.
I was actually gonna ask if I would get advantage if it's like, if the thing is in a religious text or like or demonic.
Arcana 14. You know what? With that roll and with the fact that I would say yes, it is demonic. You know, and I'm gonna name a name here. Amon has a certain sigil or symbol associated with him. This is very reminiscent, not of Amon's symbol, but of just the general design and symbolism of demons. You don't know which demon though.
Alright. This is the demon symbol.
I'll have to open the damn box.
Now, I would need to do a little bit of research and figure it on which one, because I can't say I'm too savvy. There's quite a few. Now, I do know that weird-ass freaking cult also was demon worshipping. So, you know, when things like that be happening around the same time, sometimes, you know, like, what is it, Occam's razor, right? Like, the least amount of reasoning is, like, the most correct thing. What I think that's kind of how it goes. Besides the point, there's a demon cult, and now we have a cloak with a demon symbol on it. Quite possibly very related.
So what you're saying is I shouldn't try it on then, right? And you see like Vaughn was like getting ready to put his hand in the sleeve.
Don't do it.
I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know who it is. Like I said before, I was like, you know, not all demons are really like super bad, but some are real bad. Some are real bad. Real bad.
Burn it. Let's just burn the cloak. I think that's the best option
You're
here.
not supposed to burn demonic stuff.
Why not? Holy shit, I'm learning something. Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
God
yeah.
damn.
Nice.
Ooh, all right, I ain't gonna forget that one. What about drown it then in the water? I don't know what to do. I'm not. This whole day is a wash for me, to be honest. This is not how I thought my day was gonna go. My stomach hurts.
It's okay. Let's look at the rock. All right, Nash, you look at the rock. I'm sure it's just a normal rock.
I don't know, but I'm afraid.
I can look at the rock.
Yeah, you look at the rock and see me. I can touch nothing in that box. I'll tell you right now.
Pick up the rock and look at it.
Super quickly, Vaughn, you pick up the cloak. You're about to put your arm in it. It is, you can just feel the energy of it. It is a magical item that requires attunement. Back to this. Ooh.
This might be asking too much, but do I get any kind of vibe off it? Do I get like an evil vibe or?
It's just a magical item. There's a demon sigil in it, but you don't get any.
Real bad.
Steven, the stone, make an arcana check for me.
Arcana 9.
It's magic. It's about how much you know.
Right here, this is a magic stone.
All right.
I don't know if I'm supposed to eat it.
Nash and Joe, you guys are the magicians. All right.
Are we?
I'm a musician.
I'm a magician. All right.
Musician.
You be making things, doing words and like honestly kind of devil work. All right. Magic not performed by our Christ is kind of evil, but that's none of my business. Okay. So could you do some investigating on this rock? Because I realize now that Steven is not savvy in the magic.
I
see
am
some
not.
use
I
magic.
go up to people and I hit them with this whip right here, and that's
Okay, Steven, just
born and
hold it and
raised.
do like a spin, and you guys can observe it from a distance.
I'll agree to that. I'll look at it. That's about as much though.
I don't know how much help
Here,
I can be.
let me swatch it for you.
He
see,
starts
I
doing as if it's like a camera to focus.
You see, I saw someone do this in a magazine once.
You're on Arcana. I don't think
Sure.
mine's gonna be 17. Nah.
Joe, it seems to be a luck stone.
Those just stones that people carve for luck, or
Yeah,
Magical, but yeah, pretty much.
Dot doesn't know what a luck stone is.
D&D. This is a classic D&D luck stone.
oh,
Requires attunement.
Dot doesn't.
I don't know what that
is.
means. I don't know what that means.
She doesn't have D&D experience. You can't just say, duh. It's fucking elven boots of swiftness, idiot.
A luck
you are
stone,
attuned to
I
this
think,
item,
increases your saving throws and
you get
your
ability checks and saving throws.
Damn, you gotta throw us the curveball. We need the cod piece of Beelzebub at some point.
It's coming. It's coming.
All right, so Joe would have learned that from like what? Like traveling the road, maybe people might have had such a thing on them, or passerbys might have.
There's a specific person that in your backstory that I can think of that probably would have let you know what this is.
All right, well that looks like a luck stone.
All right.
It just helps you out a little bit. It's not. I don't know what the cloak is, but that's a luck stone.
Alright, but is it fueled by the devil? What's it
I
fueled by?
no, it's just a lucky rock.
oh shit. I can get on board a Lucky Rock.
It's
That's all
just
me.
good vibes. That's all you do. You carve the rock, and it's just lucky.
Alright, lucky rock. What else? We got a lantern, right?
So I'm just gonna grab it and take a gander at it.
Oh, it's
No
no hellfire.
required. This is a lantern of revealing. This is once again a standard D&D item. I'll post it in chat. While I do that, while lit, this hooded lantern burns for 6 hours on 1 pint of oil, shedding a bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30 feet. Invisible creatures and objects are visible as long as they are in the lantern's bright light. You can use our action to lower the hood, reducing the dim light to a 5-foot radius. It's just a lantern that makes you look real good.
Oh, we were looking for a lantern too. That's lucky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
See, the stone's already working.
Holy shit.
Who wants that? Are we gonna divvy these up?
The lantern's probably not gonna do me any good since, I'm in the back most of the time.
I guess, Steven, you could do with the lantern, right?
He bought one.
Oh,
Time to go sell it back then.
I already said no returns. Very strict about that.
I mean, we could hang it on like one of the horses, and then
Yeah, there
whoever
we go.
whoever's leading the pack, depending on what we're doing, you can carry the lantern, right?
That'll work.
It's like fancy. Luckstone, I don't really. It's a bit devilly to me, so I'm gonna take a step back. I don't want none of that. You guys can, if you want to touch, if that's in the same box as a demon cloak. Listen, I'm a Valentine, but I don't know. I'm saying things come at a price.
I actually might know somebody that knows about this cloak.
What the fuck?
Leroy.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's a good thinking. Leroy knows a lot about a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so who wants the
Leroy
stone? I'll go ask Leroy about this.
I mean, I'm not too worried about a stone. I'm pretty hardy as is. I don't need any more help.
I'm a big fan of good luck, but I'm worried, like you said, Miss Cherry, they came from a box with a demon cloak and don't sit right on that.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
All right, well, if you two aren't inclined, I'll take a lucky stone.
Well, you know what it is, so good on you. I already got luck. I pay a statue for my luck, and it's been working out. So, like you said, it comes at a price, and I've been paying it monetary.
Yeah, see, I don't like no hidden fees, right? All right, you need to know what you're paying up front.
I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. I figured out it cost about a quarter. I didn't do it last time. I didn't do it today, and I caught on fire. So, you know. I'm gonna do that right after this, probably. Actually, I'm gonna make a heavy deposit.
Is there? Does this town have a church?
Yes.
You know, I can make a quick little journey to church. I'll write on a piece of paper a symbol, and I'll say if maybe the preacher man knows his demons.
Don't write it down.
He's
Sounds
not
like a bad idea. Don't write it down.
Burn you at the stake or something, right? If you just walk up there and leave a demonic sigil at his doorstep.
I'm doing some studying. Listen. This could be some cult-related activities happening. I'm not scared of no preacher man. First of all, god damn it, they ain't gonna do shit.
All right, well they can stir up a town into a real tizzy.
But if you walk in there, are you gonna like burst into flames? Or
oh
something?
right, you got demon blood.
Maybe somebody else should go. You know, just in case.
I mean, I don't know how well I'd do in a church either. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Listen, we are all welcome in the house of God. All right, anyone can be redeemed at any time. All right.
Oh,
I don't know about that. I read a story about a lizard man, you know, thin as can be, and he walked into a church one time, poured some holy water on him, started sizzling.
The hell? No, I'm fine. All right. Give me a piece of that journal.
All right. And Vaughn's actually just gonna hand you the whole journal.
Oh, okay. Well, I feel like this makes me a target now, but
I think this makes me a target, and he's gonna hold up the cloak.
I think all this makes us all a target for demons, so...
I don't know, I got a good feeling about my rock.
The rock is the least concerning thing in that whole box, I gotta say.
Well then why didn't you take it?
No, I'm good. That's the least concerning, not that I wasn't concerned. That ain't the same thing, Joe.
alright. I will talk to a preacher man. I hope he knows his demons. Chances are he probably doesn't. But maybe he got some books. And then, I don't know, we're gonna regroup. We're gonna head up. We did take a little nappy nap, a little rest. We could head up into the mountains, maybe. We gotta think on that.
Well, we'll reconvene at the you know, the place. Stuff.
I mean, you guys could come to the church with me. I mean, if we're not doing it, I mean,
I'll go to church with you just in case.
Come to.
Yeah, we definitely need to be traveling in groups if we're doing that. Steven, did you want to go to the church, or do you want to go find out about this?
Steven go in a separate direction. All of us will go. We'll stay in a group. Steven goes on his own for no reason.
Steven, what's your AC?
I was actually going to say me and Steven can go hit up Leroy and, you know, stay together, like I said.
About the cloak?
We'll save more time that way.
Oh, god damn, I would not trust a single thing Leroy says.
I would trust that man with my life.
That's the recipe.
I would too.
Not about you.
He is an honest man.
No matter what he tells you, you do not put it on until I come back with an answer.
Now, don't let him put it on either. He's a precocious fella. He might try it, even if he knows it's bad for him. Don't let him do it.
I agree. Nobody's going to put it on. We're just going to see if he knows what it is. We'll compare and contrast with the priest's answer, and we'll go from there.
All right.
All right, and Steven will look at Rodan and be like, all right, Rodan, new mission. Listen, your last mission wasn't a failure. You never had a chance to succeed, so I don't want that getting to you. Last mission was a success, Rodan. You did well. New mission. You're gonna fly up and then scout out for us. Just, let me know telepathically if you see anything out of the ordinary, maybe shooting at us, looking at us. Keep stealthy. Don't look like a bird on the lookout. Just act like a normal hawk. All right, good boy.
It's louder and more violent each time.
Just for anyone curious, that is the sigil in the cloak.
Sam has actual demonic sigils ready to go. Let's go.
I did my research for this campaign, y'all.
Apparently, yeah. Gee.
All right, so Vaughn and Steven are making our way back to the ranch hand.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And
circling, keeping an eye out, an eagle eye, if you would.
I'm dropping shit everywhere. All right. We will deal with the Leroy group first. All right, so you guys make your way back to the rest of Ranch Hand. Enter through the gate, and yeah, same situation. Leroy seems to have finished his patch job on Waddy. Him and Namir are just kind of recouping in the corner together. Grace is wired. She's still thinking, pacing, and Leroy's just kind of like just chilling in the corner. Just kind of like idly staring. His job has been completed. He doesn't know what to do now.
Leroy, I got a job for you.
Yeah, sure.
Can you tell me what this is?
I would say it's a cloak of some kind. Looks to be a fur. Dark fur.
What about this part? And Vaughn's gonna not touch it, not touch the sigil, but he's gonna point to it.
Alright, let's see what Leroy comes up with.
That's 20. Let's go, Leroy. Let me down.
Leroy's like, oh, I made this one.
Oh, that right there, that seems to be a demon sigil of some kind. Usually carved into certain apparels to give occult powers. Don't necessarily mean it's evil. Just humans, we ain't magical beings ourselves. A lot of people got to derive magic from other places, otherworldly beings. Demons are the popular one. I can take some time out to try and, sift through, see if I can figure out what demon, but that seems to be the gist of this.
All right. Go ahead and take a look, but don't put it on. Don't.
Well, how am I supposed to see the sigil if I'm wearing it, Vaughn? I ain't no idiot.
Yes, but I know you're a man of science, right?
Absolutely.
And I.
That's what my mama said. That was born right there. That baby, that's a science baby.
Leroy, you are a science baby. I can confirm that.
A lot of people tell me that. First thing they say when they see me.
Right. So just don't put it on. Don't touch the sigil. See what you can find out, and we'll be cool as ice.
Absolutely. He grabs it and immediately touches the sigil. Just kind of touching it with his hands all up in there.
While Leroy's looking at it, Vaughn's gonna look over to the sheriff. The people at the post office, they're dead.
Yeah, I thought as much. Fuck.
We did find a journal that seems to be a hit list of some sort. Does the name... Give me a second. Did the names Thomas Barden, Robert Lashley, or Richard Maloney mean anything to you?
They ain't mean shit.
Well then. Well, I guess we'll just sit back and wait until the rest of the group gets here, or Leroy figures out what's up with the cloak.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Cutting back to the churchgoers group. You guys make your way up down the street. It's on the same street as the bakery, by the way. A small, quaint little church nestled in between two buildings. Small and slender. Seems to be just one room. Inside, you see what seems to be a nun, the same apparel that I don't know my religious outfits, but like the headpiece and the dress.
I believe it is a habit.
A habit. A short, rotund, dark-skinned woman, hair tied back. And she's just like sweeping, doing church-going duties. Seems to be the only person in here.
Howdy.
Oh, howdy there.
So I got a real weird question.
All right.
I need to know if you can identify this symbol. Hold it up.
Oh, Lord, that right there, that's a demon symbol. What you doing holding that?
Which one?
Fuck, I ain't got that shit memorized. Give me a minute. She turns back, and there seems to be a bookshelf behind, and she skims through, looking, and then pulls out a book labeled the Ars Gotica. 72 Demons. She scrolls through and pinpoints it. Oh, that right there gonna be Barbados.
Barbados. How much does that name ring to me?
Sounds like an island or something.
Or if I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Or an automaton from a sci-fi series known as Gundam.
Barbados, yeah. Great Duke of Hell. One of the 4 noble kings. He'd give you a good understanding of birds and other creatures.
What the hell?
Steven's been talking to him. Steven's been talking to him. That's why I got. Suddenly he knows how to make a bird. Suddenly he knew how to make a bird today. He ain't ever done that before. Same day before. Oh shit, Steven. Versus Joe don't bleed. Now Steven's summoning fucking birds. God damn.
Calm down. Calm down. I could turn into a bird before this. That doesn't mean I sold my soul to a demon.
We don't know what you sold your soul for, Joe.
We do not.
Not much written about here in the book. Says that he can find hidden treasure, know things all past, present, and to come. And that seems to be his seal of obedience.
Oh. Lovely. Can I buy that book from you?
Yeah, alright. Damn, how much you want for it, honey?
Yeah, let me check my pockets, what I got. It was a long night last night. I'll pay you, damn, what's this church do for the community?
General church-related activities, come in for confessions. Some people just need a place to talk to Jesus, huh? That's what we offer.
Yeah, but I mean, you guys take like donations and like put it back in the community to help the impoverished, right? No?
I said sure. You want more?
Sure, or yes or no. Do you or do you not?
Yes, goddamn, fuck you, interrogate. You want the book or not? $20.
You can't say that.
$20.
This is a church book.
Church book. $20. You're robbing me blind. That's not very holy. Damn, keep the book. Shit, I'll go to a public library.
$10.
I was gonna offer you $10 to be generous.
That's half off though. It's a good deal.
Generous. Now,
Money's going to Jesus. You want to not give this money to Jesus?
Listen, I could get into this about the church taking money from people saying it's going to Jesus to erase them of their sins, but let me tell you, that's a whole other damn conversation.
Hey, this ain't going to raise no sins. It's going to buy a book, you'll give it to me, and I'm going to give it to Jesus.
All right.
What does Jesus buy with his money?
Jesus buys love of the people.
He does not. He gives his money away. It's what he does because he's a good goddamn person.
I'm a good person. You want the book?
Yeah, I'm leaving. I can't do this right now. Fucking churches, goddammit. Fuck the book.
That feels hurtful. Spiteful, even.
Yeah.
Have a nice day.
Y'all have a blessed day.
Extortion is a saying, I believe. Just throwing that out there. Good idea.
Ugh. Yeah, she needs to reread the scripture about Jesus washing people's goddamn feet because he's so goddamn fucking kind. The hell is this?
I don't know how to do with the book and money. She said that money's going to Jesus. I just don't know what you buy Jesus. I remember he's the kind of guy that can get anything you want. Like,
I mean,
it's hard to get
something's
a
got to
present
keep
for
the
him.
church standing, right?
Jesus don't want nothing. You don't give things to Jesus. You do good kind of things for him. He traveled all around helping people from place to place to place, and then he was killed and stoned, but he came back because he was loving. Listen. The church is corrupt. All right, I stole this when she wasn't looking. The church is corrupt. It is a terrible place. It's not what it should be, and no one follows scripture like they should. I'm just saying.
Christian, did you steal the Bible or the Asgardica?
No, the Bible. I assume she was holding the other book.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
I don't know the morality on stealing the Bible. That feels like a real gray area.
They give these away for free. You check into one of those little hotels. You open a little cabinet there and there for free.
Hold on, I'm gonna go back to the church real quick. Excuse me, real quick.
Yeah.
Can I have a free Bible?
Absolutely, one right by the front door.
All right, thank you. I'm just gonna leave. I don't need one. All right, you're absolved of your sin. You're welcome.
Oh.
That one's on the house.
I mean, the most important thing is spreading the scripture. So you want to spread the Bible. That's just a given, right?
You gotta ask them before you take something, Miss Cherry. That's
No, not from her. They let anyone be a priest these days.
I ain't read much of the Bible, I'm gonna be honest with you, but I don't think there's exceptions, like fine print. I've heard the commandments, and I don't think it says thou shalt not steal unless you think they deserve it.
Listen, I think that the Bible, I think that sometimes you have to do a little parallel reading, all right? There's a little between the lines. There's plenty of things in here where it's from here to here, See, God called the light and the darkness, okay? All right? But in between that, he created twilight and noon. Now, does he need to say it in here? No, of course not, because it's in between. Okay? All right?
I ain't gonna argue with you. You do you.
That's right. I know my scripture. And that lady's bad. I'll beat her with the Bible. I'll throw the first stone, all right? I'll do it.
You were just absolved of your sins.
I can't do nothing about that one.
Alright, so you guys begin making your way back to the rest of the ranch and with the rest of the group.
Steven? Where'd you get that bird?
Steven will pull out his vials.
You just learned how to do that today? First time, huh?
I mean, did I learn how to do it today? Not really. It's been theory crafted over years of teaching on how to use this heirloom, but I put it into practice today.
That's convenient. Joe, why don't you let him know what we learned about that bird demon?
There's some Barbados or something. That's the sigil. He thinks you're cohorting with demons, which I don't seem to understand because there's also, well, I don't know if I should say it real loud in the pub, but we do. Our group hasn't been very discriminatory towards demons prior.
I never once met a demon in my life.
I mean,
and frankly, I'm terrified of them.
You know who I'm talking about.
Huh?
Huh?
Steven, I stole this Bible.
No, you didn't.
They were free.
Oh, they said we could take it. They said we could take it.
I stole this Bible.
Oh. Why?
That's...
There was a free Bible in the room. Your room had a Bible in it.
I don't think you're supposed to take those, though.
A nun was trying to make her pay for a book, so she stole a Bible.
Like, you know what? This book's probably like $5. I'm like, like cake. It was like $3. The whole entire cake's like $3. I'm like, okay, this could be an expensive book. It's like $5. She said 20. I'm excuse me. You want 20 freaking dollars? No. And
that's enough to buy a house.
Yeah, she tried to lower it to 10. I was already like, oh, this is like a $5 book. I'm gonna give her like 10. You know, but she does nice things for this community. Is a helpful church. I'll give her $10. And then she tries to hit me with 20, try to knock it down to 10. God fucking damn it, fuck you. No, what the hell? Getting robbed by a priest. I mean, shit. That ain't the goddamn first time a priest has robbed someone. Shit, you gonna give me your goddamn money and I'll absolve your sin. See? Pay a price and you never did anything wrong. That's bullshit, is it? That's a bullshit.
I agree that's outrageous, but you still it's fine. Leroy, how's your research going over there?
After time spent going over the magical item, he feels comfortable. He knows the magical properties of said item and recalls as such to you. I will post it in general.
Oh shit.
Everyone reading intensely.
Yeah, keep that thing the hell away from me.
Man, that is a useful item, though.
I was gonna say that's pretty cool.
Bury it.
I don't think regardless of whether or not we use it, I don't think we should bury it. I mean, whoever put out that hit list definitely wants it. So we got something that he wants. He's gonna have to come and collect it eventually.
What was it called again? The seal of command or control or something like that?
Seal of obedience.
Obedient. Yeah, you put that on, you're gonna be obedient to Barbados.
I'm not suggesting anybody wear it. I'm just saying we hold on to it.
Makes me real
If somebody
uncomfortable.
happens to hold on to it on their body, though, I mean, that's just 2 birds, 1 stone. That way they don't have to hold on to it.
Yes. 2 transgressions, 1 devil, Stephen.
Well,
I mean,
let me tell you, making a little deal with first of all, you're gonna put on a demon's item. They won't just ignore that, especially if you're people like us. We're skilled individuals. They will take notice of you because, you know, God ain't got time for every single average person, right? But demons do, and that's how they get you, right? That's how they get you. They have time for people like us, all right? So you put that cloak on. Hell will be hot, all right? Hell is hot.
I'm not gonna wear it.
I'm just saying, I could see glints in people's eyes here at the properties of this. Okay.
I kind of turned into a dog. I don't care.
That's kind of a demon's thing, though, isn't it? That, you know, they're meant to like tempt you to do it, and you're just not supposed to do it.
Some of them, yeah. Well, I mean, overall, just don't fall for demons. But I'm saying, I'm not going to judge you if you or anyone puts on this cloak. I'm just saying, as a Valentine, I'm coming from a place of experience. Just know you're sealing your fate, okay? You will burn in hell. Now, right? I'm willing to burn in hell if it means I can save people, if I can help people. You know, I go out here, I hunt monsters, I have done great deeds, but I've also done terrible ones to get me to that point, okay? Because I'm all about the greater good. But that's who I am. That's who Cherry is. Now you gotta ask yourself, who are you, and what are you gonna do, right?
You seem to have strong opinions on this. Do you want it?
Fuck no. Why would I? You know how mad that'd probably make the demon with my, like... Demons don't want to cross streams. That's territory right there. Territory.
But you also... Didn't you say you were also sassing him? Don't you think this would kind of shit in his egg salad?
Yeah, if I shit in his egg salad too much, I'm not gonna be able to do what I can do. So,
Fair enough.
like, you could piss near someone's porch, but you can't shit on their deck.
Very apt.
Leroy, what's your opinion? What should we do with it?
Now listen, I ain't too much of an arcane savvy man, but I do know for about 100 years now, people have been borrowing magic from demons and other worldly beings. Don't necessarily mean you ain't making no pact, ain't selling no soul. Now, Miss Valentine over here do make a very good point. If you wear it, they may take a special interest in you. I don't think he has anything in writing per se, but hey, it's up to you if you want to make that risk. All right. As far as I'm concerned, this cloak do some pretty cool things. All right. Nash, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm just going with what my heart says. My heart says go for it, put it on. But if none of y'all want to do it, I will buy it.
You're a man of science, and I can respect that. I'm a man of caution.
Leroy, please.
I ain't gonna sell this one to you, Leroy, for your own safety.
I agree. If not because of demons, but because of the guy that's hunting me. This would put a target on you.
Yeah, he'd be dead. Dead as hell.
Well, I don't think that. I think Leroy's a very capable person, and I think...
Absolutely, I am. I'll fight him bare tooth and nail. Protect my basilisk eggs, my 2 little babies.
Don't forget to gouge your eyes out now. Keep that in mind. Just never forget, please.
I have been tinkering some sort of contraption to blind both myself and the basilisk. Kind of like a shield, if you would.
You don't need to blind yourself, Leroy. How are you going to do surgery for blind?
I have amazing fingertip dexterity.
I believe you'd be better than the average surgeon still, but it would be a hit on this world if you blinded yourself.
Very true. I didn't mean permanently. I'm talking like a blinder situation.
Oh, okay. I guess I thought you meant permanently. You never know.
Permanently blind me and these basilisks.
No. No, I'm working on. You know, I talked to Jacob last night about it. You know, he has figured out that it's actually quite expensive to create a newspaper. So in the meantime, while he's saving up money, I have employed him as kind of a subcontractor. I'm going to help him. He's going to help me, I should say, build a second lot on my building. And in return, I will house the equipment he needs to make a newspaper once he has enough money. But I will also pay him to work for me. And in that back room is going to be our Basilisk farm area. Going to have a little pit for them. You know, maybe some equipment to work with them. Try to have a nice cohesive unit back there. I got things cooking. That's all I'm saying. What was the question? Y'all should wear the cloak.
Hell, Vaughn, I think you should wear it. I think that'd be best on you. But that's up to you if you want to wear it.
I mean,
right,
I can try to get in contact with Eamon about this. Now, this is a real far-fetched shot in the dark to get a demon's opinion on you using this item from another demon. If that will make you comfy, you ain't got to put on right now.
Yeah, we can hold off on that for now. Right now, we need to kind of get our facts together. Somebody's hunting me, and somebody's hunting my friend Luca. They shot me. I'm pissed about it. I want to go find them and kill them.
That's fair. That's a very fair thing. We can start heading over there. I got Rodan doing circles around us, keeping an eye out.
Just from the distance.
Echoing majestically around town.
Speaking of which, has that scouting party come back from investigating?
How long y'all been?
About like 2 hours or so.
Yeah, like 2.
I'd say this a lot then.
I'm gonna meet up with Scotch and Bourbon. See what they found up there in the hill.
All right, well.
So I will say this before we go, head out later up the hill. that chest we found, right? With this demon cloak and that rock and that lantern and all, whatever. Blood magically sealed here in the post office. Why is that there? I think that's a critical question. I don't imagine they would want us to get that if it's the person that's hunting you, as the journal indicates. Why would they leave that there for us to get? That don't make sense to me. Which leads me to think maybe they're going to come back for it. And that might be an ambush spot.
Yeah. I don't know why they didn't just put it like next to a tree in the forest. I mean, you dig a little hole, that takes like 5 minutes.
That's why I'm always saying that shit don't take that long.
Okay, riding a bee in the snow, taking a piss, just takes seconds. I
We
know.
might leave to go look for them. They might come back. That's all I'm saying. That might be.
This is true. I know. I fully understand that. And I'm for. Maybe we just check in with Scotch and Bonnet, and we set up a spot to sneak up on them. Try to get the jump on them when they come back for this chest.
Yeah, if I can get the drop on them, I can do some pretty hefty damage.
All right. I mean, yeah. Imagine, all right, he left this chest in here, okay? Lights are off in here. We're all just crouching around the door, just waiting. We just wait 8 hours at night for this guy to come back for his stuff. All right? I think that's a pretty smart idea.
I just hit my chair, just like randomly sunk so fast, and I hit my leg on my desk. What just happened? Help! I'm dying.
Oh no!
Oh, I hit metal with like the little bone on the side of your foot.
Oh,
no! Help me, please.
Oh,
Jesus.
all right, so well, Clay's trying to enjoy himself. What was step one? Go up to the Shooter's Burrow with Scotch and Bourbon?
Yeah.
And Winnie, I believe, was up there with them? Alright. So you guys begin to make your way out of town. Whoever's leading the charge, someone make a survival check to see if you can track up to the burrow, maybe find the twins and Winnie's footprints to help you along with that.
Steven would take point. Would I get advantage since I knew the general area where the shooter was?
Did you refer to yourself once by Steven as accident? Or do you mean
Yes, I did.
Yeah,
I did.
okay. Owen will take lead and I will give you advantage because you knew where the survival check.
Don't worry about it. Even I get my character confused. That's 20.
20. Alright. Even with a 20, it's about, I'd say like 30 minutes, 40 minutes to kind of trek upwards that long, that kind of winding, but you managed to find footprints. Up there, let me see what I have written. It has been a minute. Yeah, you guys make your way up to the burrow and searching around the area, you see the twins and Winnie kind of roaging through, trying to track footprints, just trying to scope out the area. They seem to be fine.
You guys have any luck on finding our shooter?
No. This is Winnie, by the way. Nothing too concrete. Got a couple of footprints about 60 yards that way. They keep going, then all of a sudden just disappear. Other thing up here we found was a box of bullets and a gun. You guys welcome to take a look at it.
Left the gun and the bullets behind?
Vaughn's gonna take a look at it.
You take a look at the gun?
Yes.
Stephen will take a look as well.
Central Republic military issue bolt action rifle. Only difference, besides it being near identical to Vaughn's, is this is equipped with a 4x scope. Now, if you imagine those old-fashioned like Wild West scopes, that's just like real skinny and long. It kind of stretches the entire barrel of the gun almost.
Does it still have like the same functionality, like the switch that would do more damage and the firebolt, or?
I will say that is custom to yours. This would just be. I can actually send you what a 4x scope will do. Where this is.
Okay. Vaughn's gonna take a gander at, look back to the group and say, well, if nobody's interested in the scope, I hope you guys don't mind if I snag it.
Hold on,
You think it'd work on my shotgun?
What the fuck, Joe?
I mean, I'm throwing it out there. If you want to do it, you can, but might not
Joe,
be as helpful as you think.
Your shotgun isn't even gonna fit this barrel on it.
I could
The barrel's too long. It would just hang off.
I got some rope.
That's not how that works, Joe. But
Oh, just let Vaughn have this one.
Yeah, for sure.
I want to try something real quick. Give me one quick second. And Cherry is gonna pull off. Cherry, who wears very heavy makeup. I don't know. I don't think I mentioned that before her drawing. The like red she has in her cheek is from like too much blush. Like she's trying to hide she's trying to hide the fact that she's constantly drunk, right? But like with like artificial blush. But she's gonna take like the compact foundation, like the powder, and see if she can try to use it on the gun to see if she could get any fingerprints.
No roll necessary. No fingerprints are found on the gun.
Oh my god! They had no hands!
Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, damn it.
Cherry, I think it's more of this. Vaughn is wearing gloves at all time.
Shit.
Are we sure they didn't shoot the gun with their mind? Is that...
I mean, it's possible, but...
Are we even sure they exist? Are they a corporeal
That's
being?
a good point. That is a good point.
Y'all said footprints went about 60 feet that way and then disappeared?
Bourbon pipes up. Yeah, I followed them about 6 feet that way. Seems to
That's a ghost shit right there. That's unnatural.
Is there a mark in the ground? Were they laying down? Was it like on the ground?
This area seems to be like kind of flattened out. It like they have created a sniper's burrow here. You can kind of see where they would have been lying, where they would have held the rifle, the vantage point into the outside the sheriff's office. Like I said, the gun was just kind of laid there in a box of bullets.
They're gonna gauge on the height of the person by the spot they were laying in.
Probably investigation check.
It'd be better if they were a monster, okay, because of the hunter's bane, but they're not.
You don't know that.
They're the monster known as man. Sam, give the advantage.
Investigation?
Yeah.
Quick question about the rifle as well. Did it have like a whatchamacallit, a biped? Is that what they're called? Yeah, biped.
Yes.
It did, okay.
12, maybe like 6 foot, a little bit over by your approximation.
Alright, and the footprint. If I put my own foot in it, is it bigger than mine or is it smaller?
Bigger.
Yeah. Alright, so
those dogs are barking.
Alright, so it's probably like most likely a man is what I'm getting from the size here. Or a big ass woman, just like a massive sniper lady. That is a possibility, though it's more likely it's just an average sized man.
Steven is going to look through Rodan's eyes and get a good bird's eye view of everything. Where the sniper was at, where the footprints trailed off and where they stopped?
It's hard to tell through the foliage, but from the direction Bourbon pointed you in terms of footprints, it seems a sniper looking into the city. They trailed off to the left, kind of, and curved around a tiny bit, 60 feet, almost at this far away, and at this small distance they traveled, a negligible amount of distance away from the city, but just kind of curved off to the left and then disappeared.
Okay.
Is there any blood from the shot that Vaughn fired earlier?
Yes, there is.
Ah. Well, looks like I got him pretty good. Is there any blood trail?
Make a survival perception or investigation check, whichever one you'd like.
Could I assist?
Absolutely. You can do it with advantage.
All right. Perception it is. That is a 22.
There is a blood trail. Faint. Almost as if this person would have been conscious of it and done their utmost to, like, kind of stop it. But drops of blood, flashes, smears on leaves, follow the footprints the entire 60 feet. But as soon as the footprints stop, the blood trail stops as well.
There ain't a ghost because it can bleed, and it ain't a skinwalker because the blood is red.
It's gonna walk with a rifle.
Kind
You
of
step
aberration
comes
into
up with
this.
it.
Is it an abrupt stop, or is it like it just becomes indiscernible?
Abrupt. Like, step, nothing.
Okay, so Cherry looks around 30-foot radius.
Make a... Same as Vaughn. Perception, investigation, or survival.
Yvonne, help me do this.
Vaughn's helping out. I imagine this would be,
A team sweep, yep.
Yeah.
What is the options here? Survival...
Survival, perception, or investigation.
Fucking 11. What cursed world?
You search as best you can. You can't find anything.
Well, guys, I think this is going to sound silly on both ends. Either our sniper can teleport, or they can fly.
I can't be nothing else other than that. That, or they just disappeared from this world because they were never meant to be here to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
This is possible.
Do we have the lantern?
Yes, we do.
Mm-hmm.
We pull that. Stephen will pull it out. I believe Stephen had oil that he bought with his lantern.
Yeah, I believe so. You.
Yes. So he'll light the revealing torch right where the footsteps end.
You light it up. The 30-foot radius emerges. The 30 feet of dim light past that. Nothing seems to be glowing. Nothing seems to be uncovered by the lantern.
Okay, and he's just gonna do a sweep just of the area around within around 15-foot radius of the outskirts.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Mm-hmm. Investigation. There it is. Oop. 19.
Within 19 and with this lantern, and I'd say 15-20 minutes of thorough searching, you are confident that within this radius of where these footprints leave off, the 30, 15, whatever you search, there is nothing here. No footprints, no tracks, no invisible creatures, nothing.
All right.
It's
really
a ghost.
Seems,
Yeah, I'm telling you.
seems to just cut off.
Is that it, Stephen?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Just
Okay.
seems to cut off.
It seemed like you were going to say something else. I don't think it's a ghost because
Vaughn, I have a
bleeding.
very important question for you, Vaughn. Okay, what direction was the bed you slept in last night?
That's a good question. I'm gonna be real. I think I was kind of like this.
I slept diagonally.
Yeah, northeast is fine or whatever, northwest, but true north. That'll bring them out you.
I don't think I slept true north. Listen, last night was wild. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of cake. I know.
Yeah, there was.
Nasty. Y'all are heathens.
Question about the sniper scope. Is it like easily removable? Is it like a COD scope essentially, where it's just kind of like slides on?
Yeah, I would say you'd be able to equip it to your rifle, absolutely.
Okay.
Steven would also assist.
Yeah, and Vaughn's gonna look to the group and kind of like hold up the other sniper rifle and be like, "Anybody want to get their hands on this?"
Lord, no.
The other staff rifle?
Maybe not Joe, because
God, no, not Joe. I'll take it. I've been thinking, man, I really wish I could do something from far away because I'm real tired of getting close. I'm a sniper now. Trained, ready to fight.
A bolt-action rifle with a 5-clip magazine.
And it also has the biped on it, too. Vaughn did not take that.
With 5-clip? What is it? 5? What?
5-clip magazine. I think it's magazine. Well, it's called a clip. 5-clip clip.
Magazine clip. Same.
Shoot 5, didn't reload.
Shoot 5, then reload. Got biped. Full stop.
And then what else did it have? Bolt-action rifle?
Shut up. A bolt-action rifle with a 4-bullet clip and a biped.
Whatever that means. It's mine now.
The biped is to like get a better angle.
It's the two things, like 2 legs that clip out that you can rest on shit.
Alright, we take a look around and Cherry's gonna immediately do what Vaughn does when he's scoping around.
Oh! Now with the scope, Vaughn is also doing this, but
Nash is prone.
Nash, while you're prone, you look to the side, and the only thing that's left there is a box of bullets.
Damn.
You look at them, and they seem to be almost specialty ammo. This isn't like a standard cartridge. You look at it, and on the side, in big, almost cartoony character letters, it says walloping ammunition.
Walloping?
The spoiler Sam gave us.
Alright, well, y'all, here's your bullets for your guns. I ain't gonna fit in mine, so divvy them up.
You sure?
How many are in there?
Inside there seem to be 10, I believe. 10 rifle rounds.
And what would Steven know about walloping rounds?
Walloping rounds? They do. An ammunition packs a wallop. A creature hit with this ammunition must succeed a DC 10 strength check or be knocked prone.
Okay. Would Steven know anything about the manufacturing of these rounds?
Absolutely, you would. You know it yourself, but also written on the back of the packaging. It reads, if I can find it here in my notes. Made and manufactured at Outlaws Ranch in Camden.
Alright. So in Outlaws Ranch, does it say, are they signed by the manufacturer?
I'll say yeah. There seems to be a seal or a logo indicates that this is packaged by where it says it is. Outlaws Ranch. Everyone here knows that Camden is in the state you guys are currently in. It's about a week's journey north.
And what would be their affiliation in terms of the Von Severin line?
As far as make a history check.
Yep.
I'll give you advantage.
Okay. Advantage. History. Nat 20.
Nice. But opposed to the Von Severn brand, which is more of like a manufacturing, you guys make the weapons and you send it out for other people to sell. For the most part, Outlaws Ranch seems to be almost like a rather well-known exotic guns and ammunition store found in Camden. It's, while Von Severn is a brand of weapon, this is a brand of building. Like it's a reseller, quite a popular one that obviously specializes in more magical ammunition.
Like a subsidiary almost that sells the product that's made by. Okay. Stephen will basically just relay that this is from a subsidiary brand that basically sells manufactured weapons and ammunition. So these weren't like handmade; they were purchased.
Harry, do you want to divvy these up between us? I can give you some regular rifle rounds if you want.
I'll just take some regular. Actually, I'll go buy some. I mean, I got money. I don't really need no wallop. I ain't gonna be using it often enough to justify taking any.
All right.
Oh damn! I'm getting...
Vaughn's gonna take the walloping ammo.
Mark it down. 10 rounds of walloping ammunition.
How would you spell that? Is it just like wallop?
Yeah, essentially just.
Okay.
Sure, do you need to go get a glass of orange juice? Can I boost your immune system? Or?
I don't know if a glass of orange juice could recover me from having a fiery explosion in my face.
Yeah, I mean, I was just talking about the sickness, but
yeah,
I mean, I guess
the immune system's corrupt.
Oof.
Maybe I was walking into such a corrupted church as well.
See, that's what I was waiting for. I knew you were gonna bring it there.
Yeah.
I was waiting for it.
Oh shit! Fucking, it's been a hell of a day. You get common cold and you get sniped at.
The day's not even half over.
Shit! What are we gonna do? All right, we got all this stuff. What's our plan?
I say we head north and go find out who just tried to kill us and take their kneecaps.
Head back to the post office. Set up a kind of a scout out. Wait for him to come back. Ambush him.
We can try that too.
I mean, yeah, I guess we can maybe set up a little ambush spot tonight. That don't work out. We wanna leave?
Why would they come back into town to get something they left there for us?
Why would they leave that there for us though? That don't make sense.
Yeah, that didn't seem. It seemed like he was.
If it was that important that they would have to come back and grab it, why would they leave it in the first place?
I also wonder that. It's a weird situation. It don't make no sense.
I'm not sure they're gonna come back for that, and if we let them have the time, they might just come back and shoot at somebody else, and we might not get off as lucky next time. If we wait, we could be losing people. That's my concern.
We could also go, searching for them and just not find them, right? Like, we could just be wasting time looking for it. We got no... they disappear. They plumb up and left this earth, and we don't know where they are.
Exactly. That's more so... I was suggesting setting up this stakeout and possible ambush because, I mean, really that's our only lead. And we can theorize about, is this 6D chess move where he was planning for us to go and set up a stakeout for him to come back. I mean, we can do that all day, but at the end of the day, we got to make a decision. And with how urgent this is, I think it'd be better to make a decision and stick with it. And then as we get more information, maybe change the plan then.
I also feel like they want Vaughn and they want their cloak, right? That's two things we got they want. They're going to come get it one way or another.
Should we set up in town then? Or maybe we could take and set up somewhere outside of town so they'd have to come to us.
I actually think there might be a third party involved. Because it doesn't make sense that they would send me the letter. They would send the letter to the post office, send it to me, kill the postal workers, and then abandon the box.
I don't know if you were ever supposed to go to the post office though. I wouldn't have thought of doing that myself. I ain't gonna lie. They might not have planned for that part. That could have been their hideout. They thought there's two dead here. No one's ever gonna come.
Possible.
It's a lot of thought.
We don't know. That's all. It comes down. We don't know. And I don't know.
Exactly.
I think we seem to be efficient. That's what it comes down to. What's the most efficient step here?
I mean, we got what, 2 possible aids? We have one. This chest of stuff that they should care about. In theory, this should be something they'd want to come get. And then, I mean, maybe where they bought their bullets from, if it's niche enough of a place. You know, you're gonna go back to where you buy your bullets, right? So, but we don't know who we're looking for. We don't know if they would go back. It's like a one-time shop. That's super vague.
This is pretty heavy duty ammo. It's possible that not too many people get this kind, so
it didn't,
we can
Steven
rough up
said,
the manufacturer if we need to.
Steven, you said you know where it's from, right? Or was it Nash? I don't know who was saying it. People's faces are blurred.
It was me.
Yeah. Right.
Some manufacturers keep a log of who they sell their stuff to.
Yeah, but I mean, again, we don't have a name, nor we don't have a face. It's an average height man. Talk about
Over 6 foot, you said, right?
Yeah. Well, that's average, 6 foot.
Nope.
6 feet average.
I don't think that's right.
That's just wrong. But do you?
This ain't Tinder, right? Like, that ain't average.
Also, Cherry's 5'2". Just putting that out there. So all this
everyone looks tall to me.
Yeah. just talking like this.
Everyone's 6 foot to Cherry.
Nah.
I'm 5'9". Like, what? You're 6 foot.
You look 6 foot.
Once you get past 5'5", it's all the same.
Yeah.
Well, we can hang around one more night and see if anything comes of it, and if not, we'll head out in the morning and I guess head to the manufacturer, see if we can get any info on who bought it, or if it was stolen. At least we'll have something.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
I'm also, real quick, we're on the same level on this, right? Like, we are now agreeing to hunt a person who is hunting one of us.
He shot me. I'm pissed about it. I'm going to kill him.
Yeah, what's the vibe on everyone right now? Because we said we would discuss this.
I appreciate that. That. I know. Listen, this. I think we should try to capture them and ask them as many questions as possible.
I mean, that'd be best if somebody's hunting Vaughn. It's better to know exactly who, why, and for what.
Well, when I said I would kill him, I know you guys weren't a big fan of what happened back at the. Yeah, I was kind of gonna do that again, but this time it was personal.
Let's start. We'll take it one step at a time. We'll test the water. Let's start capturing. Let's capture them. It sounds like they're after you and your ilk, and we need some questions answered, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So let's capture them. I think that's where we start.
Mhm.
Yeah,
All
well,
right.
clearly
We'll
this,
start with capturing them.
this is a
Everybody's
hitman,
comfortable with that.
though. This is
Yeah,
for
for
sure
sure.
a hitman. So that
Yeah.
means there's someone higher up than this.
Yep,
And
most likely.
And if questioning doesn't work, I'll take their toes.
It's a down.
Yeah,
Like I said, one step at a time.
We'll capture
let's,
them.
One step at a time.
let,
right.
let's ask questions first. Let's go from there, and then we'll figure it out how to. Let's just ask questions first.
You know what? You give him some cherry moonshine, just a little bit. That's enough nausea to get most people talking.
That'll be torture. We can just do that, slowly poison them.
All right, so we're in agreement. We're gonna post up for the night and
Yeah, we
see
have
if
to post
anything
up at
happens.
the post
Mhm.
office though, because as far as they know, their stuff should be in the post office.
So we should put everything back as it was,
It's the box.
Including-
Just close the box.
It's a box.
including the bodies, or because I think that would be a little bit suspicious if the bodies just disappeared.
Yeah, you have to put the bodies back where they were.
All right, well, let's head back then.
Alright. So everyone begins making the way back to the post office.
Mm-hmm.
You guys make your way outside the front. The bodies you guys left exactly as they were, but as far as I'm concerned, you dragged the chest out in front of the office and just left it there. The box isn't there anymore.
You sons of bitches.
Well, shit.
Damn, I'm told yo.
Oh, you were right.
I know.
But
Alright.
they don't got what they want. They just got the box. They know that we've got their stuff now, which means they've got to come to us.
Inside,
So where are we
on the
doing
front
this?
of the post office, kind of on the wooden frame, there seems to be a fist, like as if a fist has struck it.
Ah! Get fucked! I hope you hear me saying this. Fuck you!
Is it an average size fist, or is it a giant fist? Is it a tiny fist? What kind of fist we talking about?
It is.
Little
It's a
baby
tad
fist.
bigger than an average-sized fist, as you can
Okay.
notice. But what's concerning is it's made like a perfect. Like if you were to punch wood, you're more likely to splinter the wood. This is made like a solid like fish-shaped dent in it. Seems to be a left hand.
All right, our assailant is left-handed. Now we gotta round up everyone that's left-handed. We got him.
And
Yeah, I
we
mean,
cut off their hands.
there
Nah,
is
I'm
a-
just joking.
There's a
I'm also
possibility
just
that
joking.
some of the people we're partying with could have been like a sniper. They could have gotten here
Yes.
early.
Could be my next question. Was there anyone that we're super familiar with that was not at the scene on our end? I thought everyone was accounted for.
I thought so too.
It's just too small to be Jacobs or Leroy's.
Well, I think a lot of the people we're real close with have been confirmed to have been living here for a real long time, though.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Well, I mean, we should maybe get the hell out of this town so no one else gets sniped. Because, you know, if we're out in the forest, it'll be just us in danger, but it's just them in danger, right?
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
And we know our assailant's name, so
We'll leave little signs as we go through in the forest. We'll put up signs that just say, fuck you. What was his name? Vaughn, what's his name?
Caliburn.
Yeah, fuck you, Calliope. Fuck you, Cantaloupe. Fuck you, Burn. Never spell his name right.
mm-hmm. And we can even tell him that we peed on his jacket. And he won't like that.
Just over an absurd amount of time. Like every couple weeks, we just peed on it, and to really get it saturated.
Mhm.
We keep pissing on the cloak. The longer you don't meet us face to face, we will piss on the cloak again.
That smell ain't ever
Daily.
gonna come out.
Yeah, and
Let's
we're
just
gonna
actually do
we're
that.
gonna
We should do that.
Lock it. Yeah, we're gonna lock it in the chest,
This is gone.
a new chest,
All
and
right.
it'll be the pea cloak chest.
Permit.
Or we could threaten to burn it or something. Maybe.
No,
maybe
no, burn it.
That's because then he knows
only
it's gone.
piss. Only piss. Okay, just
oh yeah,
piss.
that's why. Okay.
By the end of the year, it'll be so saturated, you won't know it's
Jesus Christ.
Hey, he's gonna open that chest and it's gonna just waft.
We're
And it's
really
gonna
going
singe
hard on
his
this.
nose
Huh?
hairs.
There's a lot of piss. A lot more piss in this than I expected.
Mm-hmm.
Pissing someone off to a whole new level. Truly.
Exactly.
Now, I may decide to wear this depending on what Curious Devil says, so let's not actually piss on it.
Well, I already peed on it.
When?
Right now.
I've
You
had
didn't
it
see
this
him?
whole time.
Don't worry about it. Let's get going.
Insight check. Is there piss on my cloak?
He's not even gonna.
Okay.
There's not. I'm just messing with you. Vaughn, I wouldn't pee on a cloak.
All right, should we let the sheriff know at least that we're ditching town because
Definitely.
yeah, we're possibly in endangerment. Clearly, they're after Vaughn, so we'll just head out. Try to. We have something that they clearly want. They'll come after us. We'll put them in the ground, or capture peacefully.
Mm-hmm.
That one.
Maybe not peacefully. Just
No, definitely
after a fight.
Well, we'll handle this Christian-like.
Yeah, I mean we'll capture them in the state they're in alive, and then we'll get to that next part when we get to it.
We're at least gonna beat the shit out of them, right?
All right.
Of course.
I can live with that.
At least.
I can live with that.
Okay. We're all on board. Definite ass whooping at some point.
Or we
Yeah,
can
I
soak
can-
him in pee even.
Okay. We'll
Nah,
get to it.
I knew someone who was really into that. We gotta check. We gotta check
I
with
feel
them.
like the risk
Might be
of
doing
them
them a
liking it
favor.
is too great.
Yeah.
That's true. I didn't even think about that. It was so gross in my mind. I didn't even think of that possibility. So we'll nix that one. I don't even want to attend. I don't even want that to be a possibility.
All right. Okay, so I need to pack up all of my totally legal moonshine stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a lot to unpack. Do we want to have someone go?
You're
talk
gonna
to sheriff?
unpack more of it?
I mean, pack. No, I need to pack it up. Do we want to split these? Do we want to stay together? How are we gonna do this?
Do we want to spend one last night here, get a good rest, and then head out? Or are we trying to get out of here as fast as we can?
If we get there real quick and set everything up wherever we're heading, we could just rest then.
Yeah, we don't know if we're gonna wake up to more sniper shots. Clearly, they have no problem shooting random people.
I mean, I only need to rest for a few hours, and then I can stay up the rest of the night and,
I'm ready to fucking party. All right, I'm juiced. I haven't even drank yet. All right, I'm ready. Well, I did some a little bit on the side, but
yeah, I saw you.
Yeah, I didn't drink though. I still got all that.
I don't have to kill a normal man, but all right.
What time is it, by the way, Sam?
Around 1:30.
So we're in for a long day if we stay here.
Well, I would say with the shit you guys have been through, you guys could probably take a standard 1 hour rest, 8 hour rest, wake up around midnight, and then head out then. On top of that, someone said head to where you guys are heading and then have a rest there. Camden is about a week north, so if you guys are going to be heading to Camden, which I believe is what you guys were planning on, it would be kind of like a journey. It ain't like a quick pit stop to town.
I thought we were gonna go somewhere and then stake out and try to get them to attack us because we have their stuff.
That
Also, ain't there?
Kind of was the plan, but I mean, clearly we're busted.
Yes, I didn't take shoot away in the first place, but it's okay. I'm gonna walk on with that. What about that super cool hunt that was going to happen down south? Are we just going to not do that now that things have gotten serious? Because that sounded fun.
It's
a month out.
Yeah, a month.
Oh, it was a month. Oh, okay. I haven't got time.
Yeah, we got
We can
time.
come back for it.
I'm definitely gonna do that.
Oh, y'all are advising we just split town?
Yeah, I
cut
think
ties?
that makes most sense. Yeah.
For now, at least. I mean, we figure out who we're dealing with. We can go check to see at that ammunition shop kind of what we're looking at there. And if we meet them on the way there, we meet them on the way.
I thought we'd stake out somewhere, like go back to that cave that we were just at, hole up in there, wait for them to come through the cave entrance. But if we're just heading straight down to Camden, they could catch us out on like the open plains and stuff with snipers, and that's
true.
It's a scary thought.
That's why we would have a watch, so we wouldn't all sleep at the same time.
I can't see that far.
Yeah, no, me neither.
Okay, well.
Well, maybe don't sleep in a fucking field.
Yeah.
That's step one, really. I mean, you can find a spot to stay in.
There's a lot of big ass fields around here.
Here's my thing: like, if we go to wherever he bought those Walben rounds from, right? And they're just gonna tell us, "Oh yeah, old Cinnabon bought those," right? Like, then what? We already know. We already got his name. What are we hoping to glean? I suppose, unless
you get a description, you figure out who they look like, right? You ask around if he's a regular. Does he have friends? Does he have family? You get the information that you need.
In a very concerning way.
Listen, the thing about being human is we have connections, right? And that's what makes us vulnerable. Now, he wants to start sniping people inside this town, hurting innocent people. He's gonna stop it real quick, He has treasure points too.
This guy's also obviously a lackey. I want to find out who the mastermind is, who their boss is, so on and so forth.
Yeah, why should it be this people running this outlaw ranch to begin with? To save a trip, I suppose.
So what's the plan?
We have to leave Charleston. We gotta. Staying here, we're risking people's lives.
Agreed.
All right. Let's leave, I think, today then. Let's get on out. And maybe try to make camp in defensible locales.
Alright.
Sounds like
I mean, we can even prioritize that. Maybe we don't travel as long as we possibly could. Once we find a defensive outpost, we hunker down there. Maybe not make the full day's travel and just make sure we're safe. So I think that's priority number one.
Until, they set up, spot hour or two up the road waiting for us to come that way and take pot shots at our noggins. But, ain't no perfect science, no perfect way to do this, to be honest.
All right, well, Sherry has to pack up.
Oh, I do, yeah.
You can head out.
Tell the sheriff we're leaving and then we're gone.
Ranch hand then.
You guys make your way to the rest of the ranch hand. Inside seems to be Amir still asleep. Leroy seems to have gone home. Waddy recuperating. Grace seems to have calmed down a bit. Her and the sheriff seem to be talking in the corner to themselves. You guys in?
Anyone, but did we get our boots?
Hey, I ordered boots from Leroy and a cloak or a coat made out of wolf fur, right?
Yeah,
I gotta make sure that. See, that's
I
paid for that. I paid for that last night.
All right, so maybe
We can stop by at Leroy's on the way out.
I wanted to tell him bye anyway, so.
Yeah, exactly.
He's here right now, right?
He left.
He left.
Oh, okay. All right. You guys want to help me carry stuff, or?
Nope.
So, no. All right. You don't want to touch it.
I don't mind helping you carry it once it's all packed up. I don't want to be around it while it's bubbling and brewing.
Here, I'll help.
All right. Just don't spill it too much. That's valuable.
Yeah.
Valuable.
No promises.
Joe and Jerry begin packing it up.
Vaughn's gonna go talk to the sheriff.
Yep, that's exactly where Steven's going as well.
I will accompany you.
All right. We're gonna head out. The sniper's obviously after me, so us staying here kind of puts a target on everyone else's head.
Not to be rude, but I think that's for the best.
No, I totally get it. So we're gonna go try and find them. If things go well, we'll be back at some point. Keep an eye out for Caliburn if you or a person by the name of Caliburn if you see them. That
Or anyone
seems to be
left-handed.
That too.
About 6 foot something left-handed. Yup.
6 foot tall man, left-handed, called Caliburn. I'll put out a description. Be safe, you lie.
I appreciate that. I hope you lot stay safe as well. We should be back here hopefully soon, and we'll look forward to seeing the sheriff's office rebuilt. If there's anything we can do to help with that, just let me know.
Not much I can think of. Best thing you can do now is go hunt down that son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And as that said, from the other side, Waddy gets up. Fuck. I'm coming with you. Kind of hobbles his way over to you lot. Kind of rubbing his chest.
What? Why? You're injured right now. You need to recover.
Some weeks trip up to Camden. I got plenty of time to recover then.
All right. Well, I mean,
You're capable, so the more the merrier.
yeah, I'm not going to turn down help by any means.
The sheriff looks at Waddy, kind of says, "You know, Amir's not going to like that, right?" Waddy turns back, looks at Amir, still asleep, passed out, the bandages, the burns up his backside. I know. Yeah, but he put his hands on my family. He's not going to survive.
We'll talk about that when the time comes.
He's guaranteed an ass whooping at least.
I'll sign off that 100%. Guaranteed an ass whooping.
Alright, I'll settle for an ass whooping.
And then, bring him to the sheriff and do justice and have him hung.
You're losing me there. Regardless, I'm coming along for the ride.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, happy to have you.
And to the sheriff, Vaughn reaches into his vest and pulls out a $10 bill. I know it's not much, but help with the repairs a little bit.
Grabs it off you. I appreciate that. Pockets it. Waddy heads over to where he was, puts his shirt back on, his vest. No gun, no ammunition, doesn't seem to have any weaponry on him. But he kind of situates himself, puts his hat back on, and he seems to get himself ready to head out.
You just wait. Yeah. Everyone get ready and...
Cherry Joe, you guys pack up?
Yeah.
Everything packed up on the horses?
Pack up my horse. And, Sugar, she's all set up. She's like an automobile now.
Fucking rocking chair on top of it.
So she can brew while I'm riding. All right. Whole thing, all kinds of pots, steam, fucking ready.
Everyone begins to saddle up, I assume. Everyone said the goodbyes.
We want to go stop
Idiot,
by
where'd you go?
The boof! Boof, 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 boof. Off the roof of the Rest and Ranch Hand.
There we go.
It's a 2-story building. You don't know how he did it.
Mm-hmm. Chlamydia, you get more impressive every day. I'm so glad I got you. This is Rodan, by the way.
You can. I'm not sure that picked up. It was a strange noise. You can either assume it was Rodan or the horse. I never know which one made
I
it.
thought it was the
It was
horse.
both
It's like
of them
a
at the same
neigh.
time.
Yeah, they made the same noise at each other. It was inhumane.
All right. Well, you guys are already in sync. I'm glad to see it.
You guys begin making your way down to Leroy's, I believe was the last stop.
Yep.
You guys make your way inside. He is putting his tailoring surgery equipment back, kind of placing shit in its designed pile.
Hey, Leroy. Hey, nice job. Nice job over there, taking out bullets and stitching people up and shit.
I'm a good surgeon. That's what I do.
All right. Well, listen, we're going to be leaving town because they're trying to kill Vaughn here. So it's probably best we make him leave. Just
I heard
checking in. Did you have to get any of those boots done or that poncho?
Listen, I'm a hard-working man.
Mm-hmm.
What was that? Crocodile boots? Done. Right boots.
All right.
Y'all had left boots. I made your right boots.
Correct.
All right.
Let's go, Leroy.
Woo! I like you, Steven. You're a good man.
He was partying all night, and he still came back here and got that done.
You know what? Not gonna lie. Got Jacob in here. He started helping me out. He's got nimble child hands. He made real good at tailoring. All right. Here's your big old bag of boots. He has it for like a fucking burlap sack right there. You wanted a cloak, Nash? I believe.
Yeah, a poncho, yeah, made out of that wolf skin, yeah.
That's easy. Smack that out about 30 minutes. Here you go. Bang. Boom. Poncho.
Brilliant man here.
Nobody more impressive does more in a day than Leroy. Let me tell you.
I used the same needle to make that poncho as I did to sew up Wadi over there.
It's
resourceful.
What can I say?
Resourceful.
It's efficient as hell. Cut down the resource cost.
Y'all just came in here to grab your boots. What else can I do for you?
Just saying bye.
Bye.
For now.
Y'all live just out here. Got 2 days. Y'all heading out?
For now.
For
We gotta
now.
get on out of here, yeah.
Once this stuff with Vaughn blows over, we catch this guy. We'll be right back.
I don't think anyone even noticed Vaughn is under attack. I don't think that's a big a deal. I ain't hear nothing about it. I don't think anyone else heard anything about it. It's fine.
Well, we just want to make sure that everybody's safe. Heaven forbid something happened to you, Leroy. I would feel terrible.
Ain't nothing gonna happen
Leroy,
to me. I can control that.
I've never seen a more hard-working man in my life.
It's all the cocaine.
Talk about a 28-hour work day. It's Leroy right there.
28 hours. Only leaves 1 hour to myself, but I do it.
Keep on chugging, Leroy. We'll be right back. I'm sure we'll find this guy. And
you are a beautiful man. Your words like poetry. I'm loving every second of it. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you too. We now have a full set of boots. One Crocodile Dundee style, the other some amazing Basilisk boots.
You're welcome. That's all I can say. It was a pleasure working with all of y'all. Nash, if I could just say one thing, my friend,
Yeah.
you put out a hand for a handshake.
Yeah, we're reciprocated.
You're a good man. You remind me of myself when I was younger. Hard-working, determined, got a kind soul.
I agree with one of those things.
He removes his hand, and there's something still lifting yours when he pulls away.
All right, I'll just keep my hand closed for the moment.
Grenade.
But as far as y'all,
I'll keep my hand on the trigger.
It's a letter.
it was a pleasure meeting you all. And I cannot wait to do business again.
Pleasure of a lifetime.
We'll be
Leroy.
right
We'll be
back.
right back though, yeah.
If we have any leather work, Basilisk farm related things, newspaper related things, dentistry and or health related things, we are here.
Don't forget
You have
Taylor.
our tailoring is the utmost importance, and you have all of our business. You are our number one client, as far as I'm concerned.
Thank you.
Pretty good with demonology too, surprisingly.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you know what? I'm surprising myself with the knowledge I knew. Rolled high, apparently. Whatever that means.
What did you do before you were here? Have you always been in this town?
Well, I woke up in the woods, and I just kind of wandered in, and I just started knowing things. Made a shop, people came.
That sounds about right.
Sounds right. And what an amazing man, really.
Really a god among men.
I go to
Yeah,
Cherry.
I'm
Do
down
you
for
think
it,
Leroy made a deal with the demon?
Absolutely. Look at him.
Eyes go in different directions.
All right. Well, I don't want to take any more of your time up. You're a busy man. You got stuff to do. So
Back legs, they're cooking. Not physically. I ain't.
No,
I ain't
no, yeah.
they're hatching. I don't know how long it takes for them to hatch, but I'm keeping an eye on them.
You going to warmth?
Yeah, I got Jacob sitting on them right now.
Oh no!
there you go.
I gave him a blindfold, so if they hatch, he ain't gonna turn to stone.
That's good. That's good. Imagine it
That's
like
called-
sit on the fucking eggs. I don't know why it's killing me. The blindfold. I'm like,
I get paid 50 cents to do this.
Yeah, in this day and age.
That's a good wage. Leroy pays.
If that's all the words that have been spoken.
We'll see you later then.
Nash chokes down a cry.
Oh, Nash.
What? I'm gonna miss you, Leroy. Move back soon.
All
Oh,
right.
man.
Wish you, buddy. You guys begin making your way out of Leroy's, out of the city.
Once I exit his shop, I'll look what he put in my hand.
It's a gram of cocaine.
Oh shit! Well, this will be good for later.
Different magic item.
All right.
It's expensive.
He likes you, Nash. He likes you.
As we're riding out, despite Vaughn's artwork having the mask on, he hasn't had his mask on this entire time, and as they're leaving, he just...
You guys have been making your way out of town.
Yep.
And with that, I think that's what we're going to call the session.
All right.
Hey.
Hey.
Go. Good session, man. Oh my god.
Real talk, Sam. My favorite session so far.
Ooh, that's because it was Vaughn's
It's
sentence.
about you,
No,
yeah. You self-centered piece of shit.
There is some bias, but the drama, the research, the investigation. 10 out of 10.
You left so many questions unanswered. I'm so eager to see the next episode.
You got Rodan. Oh my god. I've been waiting. I was trying to figure out what I was gonna make.
I'm glad everyone had fun. It was I've had the session planned for a while. I just didn't know how I was gonna execute it. And then I came up with the exploding litter trick. I was like, gotta do that.
You did fantastic.
Sam, do the outro.
Thank you everyone for coming to watch, whether it's live or on YouTube or wherever you might find us. Don't forget to love yourself, love each other, love animals, stay hydrated, and we'll see you all next week where I believe we have a one-shot planned. So, catch y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.